Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 60, episode 60. Well, technically, I guess we just established it's week 61, episode 60 of Sahlen's Legacy. Welcome, everybody.
That.
Yeah. It's like
you should know better.
You do like the Muppets, like. Hooray! Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another wonderful week of D&D. This is Sahlen's Legacy. This is our live play D&D show with the humans. I am Danny, your DM. Let's go down the line and introduce ourselves, shall we? And who we're playing. I forgot that detail.
I don't like the
I guess we'll go first then, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, I guess I'll go first. Hi, I'm Haley. I play Captain Aura Stone. She's a tiefling rogue warlock. And we're on an island full of treasure, and we can't steal any of it because it's all boobos.
I mean, we can.
I mean, we could.
Or, I mean, you could ask, but we don't ask things.
Not really.
Did I ask you to pay my crew for me? So I did. I asked.
Hey, I'm Justin. I play Nitsuj Alsup, a Quailier wizard with a heart beast named Hailstorm, who is a half horse, half dragon creature. And I like to party.
Nitsuj does not like to party.
Is
Nope,
this
not at all.
Nitsuj's dating profile? Like, I like to party with long walks in the library.
By partying, you mean reading a book?
Curled up on the couch, reading a book by the fireside.
Right. I am Ryan, playing Andre.
Cabe.
Andre Monroth Cabe Erta is
Yes.
his full title now.
Oh my
The
gosh.
second.
Gonna keep growing.
As the show gets longer, his name will get longer.
You're gonna be thirsty in a minute.
So yes, I am a cleric of Clote, the god of death in our campaign. So I'm I'm the yes.
I'm the yes.
I'm the yes.
I'm the yes.
I am yes.
All you need to know.
So came from the Copperforge Mountains that were fairly recently destroyed in the campaign. A while back. But yeah. So that's me.
Excellent. I'm Andrew. I play Bubo, everyone's favorite Quailier elf, with a heart piece named Dumaril. Half ranger, half druid now. Many, many portraits of myself. But more recently, a fantastic statue that looks just like me. Made out of bronze? That follows me around.
It's made out of brass bronze.
Brass bronze.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's bronze, but he's magic bronze, so you never know.
Magic bronze.
Magical.
I'm Diva, and I play Starheart, and she's a cleric / a bebe rogue, and she drinks with moderation. No, she doesn't. And what else is new? I'm here. We're gonna find out what happens.
Present.
Here, find out what happens to stuff. Got it.
Is that everybody?
That is
We did
everyone.
it.
We did it. We finished
Well, I'd
it.
like to mention our lovely sponsor, Mr. and Mrs. Wormwood. Not people.
Mr. and Mrs. Wormwood.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Wormwood.
good old couple.
Thank you,
So-
Wormwood.
They've got fabulous dice trays, dice vaults. I never show you guys the tray because I'm always putting my notebook on top of it. So I'll show you my tray today. This is the tray that goes with that set. Because this tower comes apart and folds up, and we also have a matching vault that goes with it. At any rate, if you would like anything from Wormwood, including all of this wonderful stuff, different iterations of the same stuff, along with dice and some other things, use code PERCEPTION at checkout to get yourself free shipping in the USA. Hooray! And then if you're interested in some other wonderful dice, Level Up Dice, we're working with them as well. If you use our link and buy things through said link, that'll earn us our way toward dice that we can then give away to all of you. You'll keep none of that. We're going to make sure we put it out into the ether. So, anywho, thanks to those guys. And now we're going to talk about D&D. So, This show is, of course, interactive, like the majority of our D&D or live play TTRPG shows, in that you can, well, interact. So for $5, you can give any of our players what's called Sahlen's Blessing, which is a D6 roll that they can cash in for anything. So they can add that to a dice roll for checks, damage, whatever. They can also cash that in and make it a healing roll, whatever they need it to be. It also protects them against DM rerolls. That's it. Moving on to $10. You can add to the pool of rerolls for our players. When things look dire and they start to fail, they can pull from the pool to get another chance of success. It allows them to reroll their D20s. Hooray. For $15, you can give me DM rerolls, which allows me to force them to reroll their good rolls. For $25, you can describe a character of your choosing and drop them into the world, and we will accept them with big warm hugs or murder them, depending on what you want them to be there for. So these can be antagonists, these can be pals, these can be neutral parties, merchants, whatever you want. They can do whatever you need. For $50, you can give our players DM powers, which allows them to take over the story for 1 full minute. And currently, Bubo, Andrew, has DM powers floating left over from last week. So thank you for that.
And thank you, Lord Fancy, for the host, and Sylveon for the host.
Thank
I
you.
refrained to Danny as Lord for a moment because there was Lord.
Thank you, Lord. And then thank you, Karis, for the resub.
Thank you. Aw. He says, thank you all for the... mosquito. Sorry, he didn't say that. Thank you all for the best dang D&D show on the internet. That's very sweet. Thank you very much. Yay. Where was I? So every time we hit $100, something big will trigger. At 100, that becomes a monster drop, a boss level monster that our heroes must slash and magic their way through.
Slash and magic.
And then at $200, we have what's called Broaden Horizons, which is wonderful because we're going to pick up the ones that we earned last week. We gave everybody some time to think about their options, and we'll explain what those are very soon. On top of that, we at 300 we have a basically cataclysmically bad thing happen. So this is like plot shifting, like hard left turn stuff from how things are going in the favor of our players, and something bad happens. Anything beyond that, we'll get to that when it happens. But thank you all for being here, and I hope you enjoy the storytelling and the fun stuff, all the goody goods. And let's get started. So, when last we left our heroes, quite a lot of things happened. For one, mutinies abound. Captain Aura Stone's crew. Oh, I even wrote this down.
Is it mutiny though? When we were really expecting them to do it.
Yeah, just because you expect a mutiny doesn't make it not a mutiny.
Just checking.
They took over the ship. They took the ship, literally took the ship. But Aura snuck on board the Sweetleaf One and sabotaged the powder for the cannons, as well as the rudder chain for the... Oh, no, you got it.
No, I put a hole in the bottom of the ship.
Put a hole in the bottom of the ship. So it's slowly filling with water. And they took off. So you know at least a large handful of your crew took the deal from Elish Basir, also known as the Red Man, also known as the head cultist of the... oh, God, no! Where's my notes? What are they called? I finally had the name for the fucking order, and I forgot what it was. I am...
Yeah, we've never known anything but...
Yeah. There's a name.
The unnamed one.
No.
We don't know. Don't say it. We don't know yet.
No, we do. I definitely said it out loud.
Oh. Well, man.
Is it Baby Boobala?
It is.
I would like that to be the name.
Not that.
It's not really very intimidating.
The Order of the Many Eyes. The Many Eyes is the name of this order. The name of the cult. The Many Eyes. Found it.
Wait, what are they?
The Many Eyes.
No, I mean, what are they?
What?
The cultists.
The cultists that we've been fighting for a year.
But why male models?
Sorry. I thought they were the followers of Claude. Like the Claude.
Also.
Yeah.
We will
They're
sidebar.
the same thing?
You're supposed to know.
What?
Both items are true. The
They have a
actual
name
name
now.
of their order is that they are worshippers of Cloak, but they are twisted worshippers of Cloak.
So
They
they're
siphon
the-
his power. They follow Elish Basir. The name of his order is the Many Eyes.
Many Eyes. The Cult of Many Eyes?
Sure.
The cult of personality.
They're
From
just
the,
the
from
many-
the outside,
many eyes.
they would call them a cult. From the inside, they probably wouldn't call themselves a cult.
Order.
Oh, Order.
Of Phoenix.
All right. Yeah. So the Red Man offered a lot of people a deal, and with the contained in said deal, if they were to speak about accepting the deal, they burst into flame and die. So it was really hard. What happened?
My thank you, Ducks and Wolf. Starheart's ex boyfriend shows up to the. I didn't know I had any.
More?
This
You
is
know.
a revelation.
Starheart doesn't have X's. Come
No,
on.
no, because her first dance was with you, and so I figured she's just kind of a flirt, but she's never
Oh,
actually
this
had
one's
any
from elementary
relationship.
school.
So this
That's
is
so
gonna be,
cute.
Yeah, this is like your old holding hands boyfriend.
It's gonna because she's
It
like
lasted like a week and a half, but he
gosh.
couldn't let it go.
totally what it is. XXX.
Let's see. So X.
Wait, was it order of many
cancel
eyes
out?
or endless eyes?
Many eyes.
Oh,
Many
my
eyes. All the eyes. Sorry, I'm done. I just want to write it down correctly.
So XXX, is that like, so which one of those cancel out? Was it on, off, on?
And
She
that's
loves me, she loves me not.
EXEX for
Not
those of you
XXX.
only watching the YouTube video in the future. This is her
Triple X
hardcore
boyfriend.
boyfriend. This is
Triple X.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Oh no.
I hope not.
Or XXX.
Elementary school.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or it could be Vin Diesel. I mean,
I was just gonna say, was she dating Vin Diesel when she was like 7?
Maybe baby Vin Diesel.
Aw.
Well, 30.
Still didn't have hair.
still had a deep voice.
Never did.
Jacked arms.
Mama.
I would like everyone to know that I ordered a computer chair to replace this.
Woo!
proud
I
of
mean, cool.
Yeah.
That
I'm
looks
gonna
really
miss
comfortable,
it.
though.
I'm gonna, it would be, except the bottom's falling out. So.
So if you see
Speaking of
Pivot
bottoms,
disappear,
D&D.
Yeah, if you just see me go. Whoop,
Anywho, so the ship was sabotaged by Aura Stone. You've adopted the crew of One-Eyed Willie, who was a character drop from last week. Also from One-Eyed Willie, Starheart, you gained a basically his jeweled eye, which when you look into the top and then angle yourself so you can see through the 7 facets, you can see the upcoming weather for the week within 7 days.
it's a Doppler 7000. Eyewitness news, literally.
Also, Bubo's cruise line boat, the Bubo boat.
No,
uh,
the cruise line, yeah.
It's not quite big enough to be. It's a tour boat. It's a tour boat.
No, it's a cruise ship.
And that is, oh gosh, the Bubo boat with Bob the boatman, who is currently about to lead a tour through Bubo's island.
The Bubo Brigade.
Is it Bubo's Bounty? Bounty's Bank. Bubo's Bounty's Bank
Boobo's Bounty
is the name
Bank,
of this island. I'm trying to think what else is happening. Setzer, Captain Setzer, has remained on his ship this entire time because his instructions were, for the most part, unclear. He's also not emotionally attached to any of you, so this wasn't in his job description. He was there to defend against monsters and help out on the sea. Island squabbles were not his issue. So.
Starheart gave explicit instructions.
Absolutely not.
No.
She said something to the effect of,
Yep, and that's where that
True
stopped. She
bad.
said something
Yep.
to the
Hell.
effect of.
Something to the effect of I'm drunk.
Her epitaph shall read something to the effect of. That's sort of the long and short of it. Now you have more time to freely explore this island before you continue out. But before you do, you notice that behind Bob on Bubo's cruise boat, there's another little voice that kind of pipes up. He's like, Starheart! Starheart! Yes, we do, actually, Diva. Thank you for that. Before we do that, let's do that. Let's share our broadened horizons from last week so that everybody knows what will be on the horizon for all of us players. And while you guys think if you have any last minute thoughts gathering to do, Broaden Horizons, for those of you who might be new, is a way for our players to inject new things that are true into the universe. And we do that every time we hit $200. So this can be people that they know, places that they know. So currently the island that we are on was a Broaden Horizons for Bubo. So this is like his treasure cache. This is like his safety deposit box with all kinds of different stuff in it.
They're working out very well.
Including the replacement statues of both King Nilka Earway, his father Belk Earway, thank you, and Naya, cousin to Nilka.
I'm just gonna go ahead and start the Broaden Horizons because I forgot what I said mine was.
A map.
I worked on it really hard. Map! That's right. Shall I start?
Yes, you
Okay.
go for it.
So Starheart at some point ran into or suspected she saw a pirate in a pub long yonder time ago, and she overheard him discussing a map that he had in his possession, and she took it and she forgot about it, as you do, and she's going to remember that it exists.
Mhm.
Yeah, pirate map with a shiny X.
All right.
The shiny X.
Yeah. I'm done.
Okay.
I'll go next.
All right.
All right. I would like the group to be given the opportunity to find, purchase, or be gifted some magical items that are contextual with the Quailier of the Green Isles.
Oh.
I sent. Yep, that's it. That's all I want. That's my Broad Horizons. I'm done.
Perfect.
Everything else has been taken care of.
Mine is since after the Green Isles, we'll probably be headed to Clef's Folly, which is the
pit.
The sea pit. It kind of reminds me of Atlantis, the sunken city, I guess, of Clef, which is my deity. That we kind of can be bestowed a blessing upon us in the same way that Hortiel blessed our weapons, in order to fight her brother Kelric.
And plunge them into the fiery pit.
Next up.
I can go.
Go for it.
So, expanding on something that I expanded on last time, which was that I was given the sense of good and evil because I had a hand in how my mom died, at least to me. So expanding on that is that she's not actually dead, but a cultist.
No!
Plot twisted yourself.
Plot twisted yourself. Again. Dude.
Andre, I feel like you need to go through therapy. Like, just have, like...
It's just a phase.
Talk this out.
pass. It'll pass.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just a thing.
So she
For
actually like
mine-
faked her own death, kind of.
Ooh.
Beard of Batman says Ryan's about to give himself another name.
Yes. His stepmothers. For mine, Danny, this will be, I would like it to be somebody that you was a long time, or a friend a long time ago that I'll run into in the Green Isles that now has acquired a position of power, and this person is able to bat for me upon my return to the Green Isles. Does that make sense?
He's able to bat for you, like come in your defense.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got somebody in your corner.
Somebody's
call.
in my corner now. Little ammunition for my can. Pow.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now then. So yeah, the boat kind of puts around and stops just like at the lip of the cave where you all are sort of gathered at the moment. And you hear, "Star, is that you?" And you see this little gnome like scrambling over the side of the boat and he's got a billowing like Bubo fan club shirt on. So it's it's like a medieval style shirt, but it's got like Bubo's face just below the laces, like painted on there.
Like clearly too big for him.
Yeah, but it also suffers from that, like, it was based on a painting of a painting of a painting of a painting of you, so it mostly looks like Bubo, but not quite.
It's a boobon.
He's got like a little like foam quiver and bow on his back, and like half cosplayed as Bubo.
He's bounding, Bubo bounding.
I can't be. I never thought I'd see you again. It's me, Giffer. You remember Giffer?
Gipper.
Oh,
I don't even know her.
Giffer. Yeah, hi. Oh, you're. Oh, sorry, it's the animal hospital. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nitsa sees him calling out to her and casts Fireball. No, I'm kidding.
Get away!
One dead ex-boyfriend.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
While she and Giffer are dealing with catching up, Andre,
Yes.
you feel an interesting kind of tingle in your head, like somebody's popping in. You initially wince because the last time someone did that, it was the leader of a tremendous, terrifying cult.
Yes.
But you notice a familiar voice, and it's that of your father. Andre.
Am I able to respond?
Sure.
Oh, yes, Father.
I have sensed where you are. A long time ago, your compatriot, upon contract, robbed an old caravan of ours. There is something in there that belongs to you. Look for the blue box.
Oh, very well. To me.
It may aid you in your quest. When you return, if you return, I shall be happy to see you again. I apologize for my behavior. I realize that you are different from the rest of them.
Thank you. That means a lot. And we will see each other again, I promise.
Good.
He cuts off contact.
Hey, Bubo,
Yes.
do you happen to have a blue box lying around here somewhere that you might have, stolen off of a group of gnomes at some point in your life?
It's a great question. Many other descriptive qualities other than blue and box-like?
We'd have to do
Come
some
acro-
searching.
Yeah, you might. I've come across a lot of blue boxes. Try cavern number 16 first.
Thank you. And I just gonna start walking away.
Bubo, was that different from the box we found a while ago and it had like the sigil of Clote on it? Is it different than that? Danny?
It is different than that.
Okay.
Where are we all right now? We're still on the island.
Yeah, you're on the island. You're in like the
We're in
main
the cave.
chamber of the cave. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like the widest gathering point, but you can very easily get back to the caverns and all of that. All right, so make an investigation check, Andre, when you get there.
Okay. Oh, that's good. 16.
16. Fabulous. So you find not one, but two blue boxes.
Huh.
One of them is marked with the sigil of your father, but another one seems to be unmarked at all.
It's a good thing I sent you to the cavern of blue boxes. I knew I kept them in 16.
Blue box. Oh dear.
Yeah, blue box cavern. I even put a label on the top says blue box
You look
cavern.
down, your hands have become blue boxes.
And his feet just
The trap.
That's the booby trap.
The Blueby trap.
The blue
Boo-Boo's blue box booby trap.
Perfect. I immediately open the one with my father's seal on it.
You see it's a deep blue orb, and it looks like some sort of like tiger's eye semi-precious gem, polished to all get out. The second your skin touches it, it begins to like hum and like almost as if it's trying to like dart away from your hand. You have to keep a grip on it to keep it like steady.
Huh. Interesting. I kind of look in the lid to see if there's like an inscription of how to use or anything.
When you do look into the lid, you see essentially you see a very beautiful but essentially a stick figure holding the orb in one hand, with one line denoting its position in space, and then there is a second line denoting another position in space, and there's a dotted line of the same figure still holding the orb.
Whoa. That's cool. I pocket the orb in my bag. And then I grab the other chest, but I don't open it. I bring it with me.
Okay. Aura, what are you doing right now?
I guess I'm just kind of hanging with the group at this point, kind of looking over my new recruits that are on the tour at the moment.
You see, there's a few people like really like wide-eyed, like super enjoying it. They're buying some snacks off of Bob, the Bubo boat captain. Wow, that one was lost to history. Wow, nice. One of them walks up to you, and it looks like he's sort of nicked something. It's like there's some cloth kind of sticking out of his bag that seems to be too rich a material to really belong to him.
Is this a new crew member of mine, or is this someone from the Boo Boat?
This is someone who you recently recruited from Willie's crew.
I'll kind of grab him by the shoulder as he's walking by and lean in and say, "Now, son, everything on this island is not for grabs, so why don't you just hand over whatever it is you took from Bubo?"
Yes, Captain. I actually thought it might be something that you might be interested in.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, obviously with permission, I wanted to bring it to you for you to see it.
And he pulls it out, and it's this beautiful cloak. And it seems to be like your cut and size, oddly enough. And you see there's even in the embroidery, there's things to do with cleth on it. So similar symbols to what's around your neck as well. He's like, I meant no disrespect, but I didn't want him to think that I just took it. I wanted you to see it, maybe here.
Well, I mean, it's tailored for a woman, so I don't think it would ever fit Bubo. Bubo?
Yes.
You don't need this old cloak for anything, do you?
Let me see it.
It appears to be fit to more of a feminine figure.
And your point?
What are you going to do with it? Do you even know what it is?
Maybe wear it. It's a cloak.
Why don't you just ask?
You have. I love that Bubo's saying this while he has like the magical cloak that can be any cloak.
Oh yeah. This is all my stuff. You're going through my things. I like all of it.
Well,
you ever seen American Pickers when they're like trying to sell something, and then the dude's like, he's got like 12 others, and he's like, but it's my stuff. I'm like, just get rid of it. You don't need it.
But Bubo, I noticed that it has symbols of cleth on it, which means it probably came from a tiefling originally.
And your point?
Well, seeing as you probably illegally accrued most of these things anyway, I was only asking to be polite. I'd like to have it.
You haven't asked him yet, Aura.
He's got a point. You've just been speaking about the item.
I said, do you have any use for it?
That's not asking him.
May I have this cloak, Bubo?
Oh, yes, of course. I don't even like it. Here.
Aura, do you put it on?
I do.
Bubo, when you see Aura put on the cloak, almost instantaneously, you see two identical Aura stones standing next to each other.
That's okay. I've got 2 guns. Sorry.
Can I have the cloak back?
No.
That's all right. It looks better on you anyway. Probably wouldn't have fit me.
Thank you.
That's amazing. There's 2 of you now.
Are there?
You don't see it?
Do I see it?
You do.
Oh.
You know which one of you is real.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Would you look at that?
So this is a cloak of displacement that Orla put in a while back as far as Broaden Horizons go. This is 2 Broaden Horizons ago.
Well, it's a good thing I gave it to you.
How things
I think you should have battled better, Bubo.
What else was here? You like one more item. Hold on.
You know, Bubo, for a hoarder, you are very generous with your stuff.
You're welcome. You want something too?
No, I think I'm okay. Thank you.
Oh, good, because I don't really have anything for you. It's kind of out of freebies now. So
What was the crew member's name? Can I ask his name?
Let's call him Robert.
Robert. Welcome aboard, Robert. Welcome to the crew.
Thanks, ma'am.
Wait, is he? Was he not on the crew already?
He was One-Eyed Willie's crew, but now he is on our crew.
Am I here, or am I still with Griswold?
raise your hand if you're here.
Yes and yes.
Gareth,
so
I
you're
don't
all in the
remember
same. You're in the same shared space. His name is
Okay.
Giffer.
Okay, yeah, I didn't.
Griswold. Griswold.
I knew there was a g sound.
Garibald.
So, Starheart, what have you been up to?
What was it, Grizzer?
Giffer.
Jeez, I'm not. My brain is broke. Giffer. Okay.
Huh? What?
What have you been up to? I've missed you so much.
Oh! Because I just missed you.
You're even more beautiful than the last time I saw you.
But you know, we were like 5, 6, 7.
We're 12, 13,
12?
14.
Oh, okay. Do you
Well,
want to?
But we're grown now.
Oh
I
shit.
mean, you're still kind of small.
So are you. It's perfect.
Well, I'm kind of taken woman.
What?
Oh, so
But you said we were meant to be together.
I did.
But you said.
He like drops his foam bubo shit on the ground. His moment over. Just
Oh, you forgot the first part of the earth. You should never lay your boo-boo things on the ground.
Sorry, Mr. Boo-Boo! Holy shit! Is it really you? I'm your biggest. Well, I'm your littlest, biggest fan.
I'm all.
Oh my gosh.
It is I, Mr. Boo-boo.
Can you sign my official Boo-Boo shirt?
Absolutely.
he like pulls out a quill pen and an ink pot.
I'm all.
It's so cute.
Thank you. But now, Starheart, who is this person? Who?
well, I mean, I don't know if it's official, but
Well, if it's not official, then it doesn't matter. We can get back together.
He like reaches for your hand.
okay. So I know that we did a lot of hand holding.
Huh?
Yeah. So it's not you.
And holding means it's official, you know.
He said it. My hero said it. It's official.
Well, you know this hero. Oh.
I missed that angsty spark.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What do you want, Beanpole?
Oh, I don't know about Beanpole, but I mean, I'm not as skinny as I should be, I guess, but I'm not a Beanpole. Anyway, that's not the
It's my beanpole.
And then Starheart just jumps onto
Like off of the
She just ends it all.
she like you know when you're excited and you run to a friend and you just jump and you hope that they pick you up.
They don't. Again, you fall down on top of Nitsich the second time.
That sounds accurate. Okay, I do that.
Oh no.
Thank you guys.
Shit, you guys better recognize Nitsich having X's.
Love his island up in here.
The question is, did she even know she was dating? Like, did Nitsich even know that it was an actual girlfriend?
Right.
Like now
It's-
you're the
it's-
Urkel and
it's-
she's the Laura Winslow.
It's like you know in Wayne's World 2 how like Garth finally finds like his like nerdy girlfriend.
Yeah.
When did Boo Boo's Island become a reality TV show? That's what I want to know.
Right now.
Like, what the heck?
Not on it.
What kind of MTV show is this?
When we invited
Island.
chat to come into our lives of having relationships.
Oh, right.
For some reason.
This-
Oh, sorry.
The second you both hit the sand on top of each other,
You're Nitsich Alsop. You have some explaining to do.
Who the hell's this? Or who in?
No, there is no hell. Is there a hell here?
Sure, why not?
What would be
One.
the expletive?
Who the what?
this woman, this Quailier woman, like stands up. She's got a little canary heart beast on her shoulder, and she does this like slow spin as she stands. The wind catches her hair, and she's like timid but gorgeous.
Roll for intelligence for
Roll
her.
That's funny.
That's a 9.
Oh.
Ooh.
You two met in book club, like.
Yes, we did. Oh, hi, Ingrid. It's been such a long time. You're welcome.
I'll save that other name for later.
Oh, can you please roll for hotness on Giffer?
One for the giver.
I mean intelligence, but yeah, also.
He's at 10.
Damn, Giffer!
Your crushes are hot.
Ooh, why are they X's?
Starheart
I
likes
left
me
them all too
for
soon.
my
But-
money.
Okay, I want to know. Okay, no, I'll just ask. I'll role play it out. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ingrid, how are you here? What are you here? When are you here? And why are you here?
Happened to be a big fan of Bubo, so I came on this tour. Okay, I wanted some merchandise. I wanted a portrait or two. I didn't expect to see your sorry face again. You left me. We got together at the college and you left me. You went as far west as you possibly could because I asked to make things official.
And I understand your anger, and I want to apologize. Everything would just happen so fast between us, and as I'm
Seems like things are
screaming,
happening
like,
plenty
pushing-
fast between you two.
I'm like pushing like Starheart off me right now, just trying to like compose myself, to like a dignified like.
Starheart like flumps onto the sand.
Now
She just looks down at you and looks back.
you don't know anything about Miss Starheart and I, you were very aggressive with me, and maybe you don't remember, but I don't do well with that kind of nature. Or
She just leapt on you, and you're saying that's not aggressive?
Right. A lot of things have changed over the course of
She
time.
leaps on you.
Doesn't that do anything for you?
It hurts my back. It hurts my back.
She gets off and she just stands up, brushes the sand off of herself.
I'm like laying in the grass. I'm like laying in the sand. I look over at Starheart and I'm like, "Help me!"
Giffer like stands between you two and offers his hand to help Starheart get back up.
Oh, thank you, Gifford. Well, I'll say
Absolute
Nitsich.
pleasure. It looks like he's got a lot to get through. I don't have any baggage.
Blinking .gif.
Nitsidge, a little help here.
I just asked you for help.
Okay, so Ingrid, your name might not be a special gem and might sound like a disease, but Nitsidge clearly has impeccable taste in ladies. I mean, we are both absolutely stunning, so yeah. So, but
I feel like Ingrid has like crazy eyes, doesn't she? like the hot to crazy scale.
I was just gonna say the crazy hot scale.
Right at
I'm
that
thinking
tipping point.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
the Vicky Mendoza diagonal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As one to not pass up like really good drama, I run to the nearest cave and find some portraits of myself, and I sign them, Bubo, and then I say to Nitsa or to what's her name? Your
Ingrid?
ex's name?
Ingrid.
To Ingrid, love Nitsage on one of them, and then on the other one I say to Giffer, love Starheart. And then I've these signed portraits, and then I secretly will go give them to the boat captain to then surprise part of the tour and hand them out.
He's just like, gee, sir, you're just the best. Thank you so much.
I do what I can for my fans.
Oh, you just know I'm gonna steal some of your shit later. I'm just gonna steal.
You already tried, so I'm not.
Yeah, but I asked permission first. That was my.
We
that
don't
was-
know that he just did that.
Yeah, you have no idea.
No, I know, but Starheart still wanted to steal something.
Justin's
That's
gonna.
what I did.
Yeah, anyway, okay, let me just. Okay, so first of all, please, no one else jump on me. I'm fragile,
Are you sure?
and it's not. I'm not
you up on
ashamed. Bubo.
Giffer's like, I'm not fragile. I'm tough as leather.
Okay,
Okay?
so
Okay.
I have two men who want Starheart.
Okay. Now, Starheart, that's.
Huh?
Maybe we shouldn't be looking at it that way.
The last time this happened, this ended like a murder.
I know, but I wasn't excited. I wasn't excited the first time. Now it's exciting. For some reason, maybe it's the island. I don't know. Getting some air.
I think I've wandered back in holding the box at this point. I'm just like watching
sure.
this happening. I'm like, okay.
Andre, welcome to the show.
Oh, good.
As I'm like sipping some of the finest brandy that I've found.
I sound like a coconut, just drinking out of the coconut.
Yeah.
I feel like we should say something, but I
Nope.
don't want to.
I'm gonna let this
already-
show. I found a beach chair and
Bob the
I'm just-
boatman is like making sure you all have like chairs and blankets. The sun's starting to go down, so he's like wants to make sure everybody's comfortable. He like jams some torches into the sand. You all are just comfortable as hell enjoying the show. He's tending to your every need.
Wait, where's my masseuse? Is he gone? Didn't we
Unless he
each-
was
no,
unless
I
he
had
was
him-
crew that Aura ordered to stay.
Okay, because I had one, and then Ryan, you had one too, right?
Right, but I
Correct.
didn't tell him to come or
Yeah.
anything. He would have been.
I don't think I did either.
They might have taken the deal. They're gonna
That's
massage
fine.
the king to
Ah,
death.
what a
They're chi blockers.
They're
They know
all
what
gonna
to do.
judo chop the king.
An unhappy ending, if you will.
Oh, that is-
Plot twist: the masseurs are the bad guys.
Ooh.
And they were so pretty too.
Okay, so let's all just calm down. This has been a very
Calm!
Calm!
Yes, we are all calm right
no!
now.
Oh no! Nitsidge told the women to calm down. Drink.
Nitsidge! No, Boobo!
Yes.
I needed your drink.
You can't have it. It's mine.
Well, may I have a sip?
Bob steps in front of Bubo. Listen, if Mr. Bubo says he doesn't want to share his drink, he's not going to share his drink.
And who in Sahlen are you?
Oh my gosh.
My name's Bob. I'm the boat captain.
Paris, thank you for the
Paris-
donation. $25.
Oh, no.
One of Boobo's fan club presents him.
Oh,
I hate
no.
you so
Lost
much.
sentient sword from the ruins of Copperford. With the voice of Godfrey.
Fuck you, K-Russ.
My sword is back.
Episode 11. Damn.
Wow, that's a callback. That's a callback to like over a year ago.
That was only episode 11? I thought that was way further in the campaign.
That sword left and I think came back maybe once. It was a thing.
Wow.
People probably find it. I think it's
What did we
cool
call
when
that?
they
I forgot what we called
get
that
by
sword.
his voice and
I don't remember.
The Godfrey.
Another body crawls out of the fucking boat, and he's dressed in like almost safari gear. Like he's got like a pith helmet and like a bunch of leather on him, a little whip on his belt, and he's like, "Howdy, Mr. Bubo, Skippy here,
Hello, Skippy.
Bubo Artifacts Division. Good to see you."
Good to see you.
So Skippy's job is to basically go everywhere that you've been and collect anything you may or may not have dropped, and either return them to you or sell them for great profit to support the fan club itself.
I feel like it's also anything Bubo ever like touched or
Sneezed
I feel like there's
into.
probably a bunch of cups from like Tequila Mockingbird.
He's like waiting to grab the coconut half that I'm drinking out of. I throw it away.
He catches it, puts it in his pocket. That's gonna go good. He like winks at Ingrid. She's like, Skippy's like, yeah, so I went down into that pit that had that machine that shot all the lightning. Thankfully defunct.
Wow.
But the power cell, I guess, still had some charge left in it. So he like pulls back his shirt. There's like a big gash and stuff like out of his side. But don't worry, I got it for you. And he pulls out this sword. He's like, what? What are you doing? I wanted to stay in the dark.
Yes.
And he hands it to you with like great ceremony. He presents you with the Gilbert Gottfried sword.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I hate it so
Great. Does anybody know how to make a sheath of silence?
Wait,
I can dispel magic.
hey, oh,
Starts panicking.
Does it have a mouth?
No, it does not have a mouth.
Okay, because I do have a like a small bead.
A sword gag.
No, it's a. Oh no, it's
Password
an
is Boobo.
amulet. Can I take it? I take an amulet off my person. Because I guess I have it. It's the silver silencer. And
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I just wrap that around the sword, like around the hilt.
It's like, let me tell you, that place was super dark and and the sword is silent. But you can still like hear like it's like trying to talk.
Oh good God.
Like when you pick it up, you can feel it struggling.
Excellent. I have the perfect place for this, and I run back into the caverns. I will.
You could have given that to an enemy. Come on. Oh.
my amulet! No! I want it back then if you don't just.
You're busy right now.
Or, hey, I'll trade you the amulet if you let me steal something.
What?
What? You just said you were gonna take my amulet with your sword and stick it in your cave, and that was something to just say just now. Anyway.
Only?
No, you've got some stuff to deal with. Good old Giffer over there. And
Yeah, you do.
And I just stab the sword in the ground next to me as I sit back down on the chair and sip my fine whiskey.
Listen, Gilbert. Oh.
My name's Giffer. Don't you remember?
Clearly,
We
she
spent
doesn't.
every summer together for like 3 years. We used to pick wildflowers together with the iron horn.
What do we really? This is Diva talking. Because that is precious, and now
Yes,
I feel
and.
bad. Oh my God.
Okay, so yes, I was also 8, and I thought eating mud
You were
was
13. We were 14, remember?
fun. So I lied about my age because I was told that a younger woman or
up.
I'd like to establish that she's lying now. So she's creating a false story about it.
This is weird.
Oh god. Giffer, disgusted, just stops in his tracks, drops everything he was carrying, and just goes back to the boat and sits down and just pouts. He no longer responds to any outside stimulus. He's just like,
Wait, no, now you're disgusted with me? No, you're supposed to love me and worship the ground I walk on.
No thanks, kid. No thanks, kid. No thanks, kid. No thanks, kid. Go, 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 go.
Well, handle that.
That seemed to work. Ingrid, I am much younger than you thought I was.
You're just going to steal lies now? You can't make up your own anymore?
I'm afraid of you right now, and yes. So
I want my stuff back, Nitsich.
You exchanged stuff?
Yes, we did, but I didn't take it with me.
Oh, so you lost her stuff that you exchanged?
No,
Yeah.
I just didn't take it. Starheart, why are you? You're doing the opposite of what I need you to do right now.
Then what?
Don't what it.
I yell from my lawn chair, stand by your man!
Oh, okay. Ingrid, you forced me to have a relationship with you, and I just wanted to be there, and you were nice, but you were forceful, nice, and I didn't have any other choice.
I forced you? Who asked who to be study buddies at the college, Nitsage also?
Yes, because everyone needed to pair up, so I thought that you might be, because everyone was too afraid of asking.
Everyone else asked me first. I waited for you to ask me.
Waited.
I don't think that's how it went down, but I mean, I was fine. You're very bright and obviously very beautiful.
Not wrong. Thank you.
But I just
I'm also bright and beautiful.
Yes, you are, and because of that, I am with her now because she and I have been through so much that we are together.
So wait, it's official? Are we?
I don't know.
Careful, little one. If you ask him to make it official, he's going to go running halfway across the continent. He's all yours.
she gets back in the boat.
Oh, thank you, Briggs Bastard, for the raid.
Hey, thank you for the raid, Briggs Bastard.
Briggs Bastard.
Briggs Bastard.
I don't know what gaslight is.
Oh, that's a term you should learn.
It's like emotional manipulation.
I'm bad at explaining it.
Oh.
Yeah.
To get your way from people. It's a predatory behavior.
Okay.
Oh,
God.
yikes.
It's bad. It's bad. It's what it is.
Come on, it's a nice place in San Diego to get some food.
All right, it's a great district.
Oh, the Gas District.
I turned to.
Leonardo says, "You're bright, you're beautiful. We're the same species, and we have the exact same interests. But I'm going out with that short drunk over there."
Okay. So can I just clarify that Starheart hasn't actually been drunk for quite a while?
That's true, actually.
I'm just kind of.
But we don't believe it.
She just has a personality that
Of a
is
drunkard.
no, just a little quirky.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm leaning over to Bubo and I'm like, man, I really wanted to see a fight. You know, I really wanted to see little
Oh,
Ingrid
really?
get angry and like Starheart like try and claw her eyes out. Yeah, go for
As
it.
you're saying this,
Watch
Aura,
this.
Yeah,
Watch
as
this,
you
and
say-
I make eye contact with the captain. Yeah.
No.
So yeah, as you're saying this, Aura, Bubo looks at looks to Bob, and Bob's like, and he pulls out the two portraits and he hands one. He hands one to Ingrid and one to Skippy, and they're both just like,
his name's Giffer.
huh? Oh, sorry, Giffer. Yeah, Skippy is the artifacts division.
Oh, Skippy over here. That's
No,
my name.
Skippy's the other character. He's the guy who brought you back the Godfrey sword.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor Gilbert.
He's your Indiana Jones.
It's Buddy. Skippy over here.
Name's not Buddy.
So they both stand up at the exact same time, and they almost look like overjoyed, like, I knew it. And Giffer's like, Starheart, thank you so much. How did you know I've always wanted one of these? And he holds up the portrait to you, Starheart, that looks like you've signed, or like on it, yeah.
Wait, does it look like
Yeah.
Starheart's scrawl? Or is it very clearly not my handwriting?
You know it's not your writing, so it doesn't matter how good a
Okay.
job they did, but he's convinced.
I'm so excited. You found the most beautiful and romantic way to tell me that you really love me by getting a signed picture of my favorite celebrity.
And Ingrid says the exact same speech at almost the exact same time to Nitsage.
Yes. So now, when you depart from here, you will have something that you will remember me by.
She'll remember you by Boobo.
This is a consolation prize, Nitsage? This is a pity gift, Nitsage?
Right, we're both.
Oh, yes. I just rolled a nat 20 on this. She takes the frame and she just, and she breaks his portrait over your head. So you're wearing it like it like stops at your shoulders.
Little boobo.
And some of like the ink is still wet, so it's smeared on your face. Yeah, your glasses are all askew.
Sorry, quick question. Is I presume this is
3
true.
damage. Yeah.
Is Boobo physically more swole?
Yes, I would say than most of the. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say Nitsage is probably outside of Aura. I think Aura's probably the most athletic. I think Nitsage, or sorry, not Nitsage. Boobo would be second most.
So
as
I'm
far
just
as
imagining
goes.
Nitsage almost like you throw on one of those T-shirts with the muscles. So it's just the head with the.
Yeah,
That's
like
hilarious.
the weight swings it back around, so you see like a Boobo pose.
Great.
Oh, that needs to be drawn.
Yeah.
I turn to Starheart.
But yours wasn't a consolation prize, right, Starheart? You wouldn't.
Well, she doesn't like you either.
Don't put words in my mouth. Look, Grizzle, I didn't sign.
Giffer! My name is Giffer!
She can't even get your name right.
No, I'm kidding.
He looks to you, Nitsage. He bashes he like jumps up in the air and he bashes his portrait, so it looks like the frame of the animation has moved like 1 inch. You won't take damage on this one, he's too weak. But it's just
I'm done.
There was supposed to be a fight.
What?
Or, just a brawl.
You want me to fight for you? Who are you? Who do you think you are?
he goes back to the boat.
Starheart, who do you think you are?
I think.
Gremlin?
Giffer Flux Ring, and I'm a good person.
And he goes and sits down in the boat.
I feel so terrible.
Ingrid, you're gonna let the love of your life go to this short, drunken little gnome? You're gonna let that happen?
All right.
She walks up to you, Aura. She's like,
I should probably slap you, but do you have any more of that drink?
I do. Another round for the broken
All
arm.
around.
Cheers to you.
she just joins in the drinking. She's given up.
Everyone's drinking but Starheart?
Yeah, imagine that.
What is this? Is this island made of backwards?
No, it's Boobo's Island.
And you were
I don't
just
know.
very entertaining.
But when you put the rum in the coconut, it's delicious.
This island is backwards because I thought the person that kissed me not a day ago was going to help me out in this crazy circumstance. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later. And I turn around and I walk away.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
We're not done
the
yet.
portrait's still on
Bob
my...
tops you off immediately, Aura. He's like, yes.
Bob's the best enabler we have on site.
So I'm just gonna look to everyone. Do you hear what he just said? What he just said to me to start? No, I didn't do. No. So he pushed me off him, and then he told me to calm down, and then there's these portraits, and what?
Starheart, but also you took her side. Who takes the ex-girlfriend's side? You're supposed to stand up for your man. There's a whole song about it. You're supposed to.
When did I take her side? I said she was pretty because she's pretty. Like I'm pretty because. Obviously.
You did a lot of complimenting. It was a lot of complimenting. That's all.
Thank you, by the way.
Compliment. I gave one. You know what? You need to be quiet.
I'm sorry?
I'm not speaking to you.
Yes, more drinking.
I believe you just told me to not talk.
Yeah, and you're talking. So can you please?
She pours her drink out on top of your head.
I open my mouth.
Like.
Is that like your Popeye spinach?
So, Ingrid, little did you know, but I'm used to being around a drink, so you'll have to try better than that.
Okay.
She throws the cup down on top of your head.
How's that?
I summon my spiritual weapon.
Okay. Where do you summon it?
In my
She's like
hand.
right up in your face. Oh, okay, cool. So you're holding it.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Nice trick.
You want to play this game? Bitch!
Yeah, you're the trick, Ingrid. Oh,
We were best friends.
oh man.
You're drunk already?
It's been a long few weeks for Aura Stone.
You need
You're making an attack, Starheart?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, I hadn't clicked on start. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Spirit. What in the world?
Spirit, what in the world?
Spiritual Whipple. Oh, that's 16.
That will hit. Spirit Popcorn. There's a plane in our neighborhood.
Yeah, we
for
all
no
hear
reason.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I turned off my mic.
Are you the 8? You're the 8. So this. And it hits for 8
Drunken damage. No, I think it's blood.
8
It
drunk
hits for
damage.
8.
8 drunk damage.
All damage on this island will be drunk damage soon. She is currently unarmed, so she's just gonna slap you across the face. That will hit. It's not gonna
I
do much, of
slap
course.
her back.
You take 4 damage. You're gonna slap her back.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap her back. She slapped me.
With-
No.
You have a spiritual weapon in your slap.
No, I don't slap. I pull her hair.
Oh snap!
Make a strength check.
Okay.
You jump and grab.
Right. Climb her to get to it.
Climb like a tree.
Ingrid's reverting to slapping. She must be a nomad.
Hey, on a bet.
Made a nomad.
I got a natural 1.
Oh.
But I have a +1, so 2.
So you try to like scale her body to get to her hair, but she's wearing really fine silks, so you just keep sliding off. So it's like you get like 2 or 3 goes in before she finally just like puts her hand out and stops you at length.
Open it, right?
Well,
Oh, also Beard Not Batman, thank you for that. That's a blessing for Aura for the
oh,
for the
thank
song.
you.
And yeah.
No, Starheart, you're too short for that. Go for the knees. Go for the bite the ankles.
Achilles heel.
Or,
I'm not a dog.
or do you think she needs
While
some
you-
help?
Heels?
While you turn to tell Aura that, she kicks you in the shins for 3 damage.
Being not very steady right now, I'm going to try and cast guidance, but I will roll to see who I actually guide.
Wait, are you drunk too?
Yeah, I've been drinking with Aura and Bubo.
Yeah, they're all just enjoying the show. So I love that the assistance is fucking up more than anything. So good.
Okay, I accidentally cast guidance on, what's her
Ingrid?
name?
Ingrid.
Ingrid.
Fabulous. Starheart, it's your turn if you'd like to do something.
Sweep the leg, Starheart. Sweep the leg.
How do I sweep? I use these.
I slug her.
Where?
Okay.
You're so short.
Make an unarmed strike.
Punch her in the uterus.
I was not gonna lie, I was totally.
Uppercut.
In the lady bits.
Oh boy.
No, that's so. What the frick?
What was it?
What? Wait, no. What is it? It's. Oh god damn it. 3.
I got a hit.
I decide that this fight needs a little bit more fun, and I unwrap the amulet off the sword, and I throw the sword at the feet of the contestants that are fighting. Now they have a narrator.
Oh, wow! What a terrible punch that was! I wonder whose turn it is now. Looks like it's the tall broad.
He's gonna. So she's gonna kick you again. This time, like in the solar plexus area, and with guidance, she's gonna do a little bit extra damage.
Uppercut.
She's trying to sing you.
Uppercut. Shit.
So it's 4 damage.
Oh, that looked like that height.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! The Bubo
Burn on a Batman.
bodyguard comes rushing to Bubo's side. Stir, I sense something approaching. Hashtag monster drop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was sneaky.
Nice. Well done.
Sneaky beard on Batman.
Oh, no.
Well
Thank
done,
you,
Beard.
on the Batman.
Mr. Boobo, sir. Mr. Boobo, sir.
Yes, how can I help you?
Do you need a drink?
Bodyguard.
No, you all need to sober up.
Uh-oh.
Turn around. And you see behind him another tiny gnome riding the ocean, like coming up, but like knocking small boats like into the water with like death cultist mascara dripping down her face. And you hear her just screaming, "I'm drinking!"
It's your
So you guys, this was that episode. The one with
This
the
is-
X's. The one with the X's.
Sahlen's X legacy.
Oh my god, I am like seriously about to donate myself to get Aura and X in here. Like, oh my god.
She's
Okay.
got lots of X's. Pick one.
Let's roll for initiative.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna go with this.
Wait, Nitsage, are you even in the area?
We'll see.
That's about right.
I had a thought already into this, but
Oh my god, I hate all my dice. 7 for Diva.
perfect.
9 for Aura.
10 for Bubo.
6 for Andre.
Thank you.
2.
2.
Ooh,
Since the
Cabras,
battle is
thank you for the
happening-
donations.
Oh, no.
Thank you for
Since
that.
the battle is happening, Starscream,
Starscream.
demigod of the sentient swords, comes to exact revenge on the party for the poor treatment of the sword.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is gonna be one of those nights. I thought we were gonna get off this island tonight.
No.
Okay,
I'll
Starscream.
roll that one into the fight as well.
You called it earlier tonight, Danny, didn't you?
Lame.
Yeah, I did. I have plans. We'll get there someday.
Never.
Miss Crystal says, I'll wait impatiently for all the fan art that comes out of this episode.
That'd be wonderful.
Oh, I need it. I've been thinking about trying to do a Bubo bust, like sculpt my own
bust.
That's hilarious. Yeah,
Yeah, I really want to work on that.
That sounds awesome.
Character drop in here.
Oh man.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh boy. All right. So as your ex-girlfriend named Tinda is approaching,
Tinda.
Tinder.
Oh no! Are there like two N's or two A's in there somewhere?
there's just a forward accent on the I.
She said she was into Cloat too. It was a one-night thing.
We're at this concert. There's lots of grinding. I don't know what happened.
She got my emo-ness, bro.
We connected on a really emotional level.
Yeah.
You see, while you all are focused on Tinda as she approaches, you see a dark shadow fly overhead. And then in the middle of where Starheart and Ingrid had been fighting, just this beast lands. And he seems to be made all of swords. And the way they're bent and shaped and cut form like this very sentient face. And he's just like,
Bobo! You have mistreated my friend Gilbert.
It's not entirely untrue.
he draws Gilbert from the ground.
With our powers combined, we shall prove you worthless.
Or some shit. I don't know. Bubo, it's your turn.
Own it, baby. Own it.
Oh man.
Bubo, use your DM powers now.
Oh, that's true. You do have the.
I do. What's the stage? Give me the stage.
Okay, so the stage is Starheart and Ingrid had just been fighting viciously, much to the cheers of all of you. But the recent arrival of Tinda, who is this little tiny gnome death cleric, who is, again, she's like flying on top of the water with like mascara down her eyes. Like she's been obsessing about Andre for way too long for it to be healthy. And she's coming, and you just like see magic emanating from her body. And then you see this Starscream character made out of swords and bolts and gears and all of that, holding Gilbert Gottfried's sword aloft. Very large, very mean looking creature.
So who's the monster?
The monster is Tinda. Or the big drop is Tinda. The newer drop.
Right.
The reasonable drop is Starscream.
Starscream.
Which feels backwards, but you know, hell
and a
hath no
weird
fury.
that Starscream is reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Okay. I don't even know what to do with the DM powers yet, so let's wait. Let's wait like at least one round. See where this goes. I'll take my Staff of the Woodlands. My goal here, and you can tell me if I can do it or not, is to place the staff in the ground to attempt to have Vines chase after Starscream and grab the sword back and retrieve it from him.
Okay.
Take it away. Yeah. Either that or pin him and actually grab him. Whichever one you think the staff is more apt to do.
I think I would let you attempt either of those. I think if you're going to do the trying to snag the sword, I would make that be like an Arcana check because you're still learning how to use this new tool.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get a grip on the sword.
You know what? No, I hate that sword too. I'm gonna try to grab Starscream and try to grapple him with the vines and branches.
Okay. Do it.
What would you like me to roll for that?
Oh, snap.
Yeah. No, snap the staff.
I can roll an attack with the staff, or I can roll an Arcana check if you want.
Well, I think the staff has like an ability for that. I'm just trying to remember where those stats went. Found it. 2 seconds. La 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 li li.
I mean, The only thing that's really coming up with is like a wall of thorns,
Wawa.
Okay.
but it doesn't have like.
Oh, it doesn't have like ensnaring strike or anything.
Yeah. I mean, not on the thing that we pulled up last week.
Yeah, but we can treat it like that. It's still vines. So for this range. So they have to make a strength saving throw. I got it.
Okay. Cool.
They fail. Starscream fails. Womp womp.
Raphael! I'm so angry about it.
The vines, yeah, they shoot up and they tie him up and he's
It's so. Starscream's my favorite.
like
No, you will never get me.
I have him on the ready all the time.
oh boy. Aura, it's your turn.
Wow, already? I rolled so poorly. All right. Oh, I guess we're gonna have some fun now. I still have my cloak on because I like it so much. So I'll tap haste on myself and Boobo, do you want me to hit the metal guy?
What?
Okay, great.
Still drunk.
Yeah. I'll just free action pull out the dagger, I guess, because let's see, action. That'd be another action. So yeah, free action, I'll just pull out the dagger and go for a stabby stab. This is at disadvantage, right? Because I'm a little under the influence.
Yes.
Yeah. Hold still. Yeah, a 12 to hit.
12 to hit. That will not hit.
Okay, that's what I figured. Oh, you're a dodgy fellow.
Literally.
I can't move.
That's my turn.
Starheart, you're up.
Okay, so I still have my spiritual weapon. And so I am going to cast, I'm going to just do that now as my pre-bonus bonus. Whoa!
Oh no!
Whoa.
In the tray.
This
in the
doesn't go
tray.
far enough!
And she's gone forever.
Like, rolled way the hell away. Okay, we won't use that one then. So I got a 10. I'm guessing that doesn't hit. 10 to hit?
No.
Okay, so yeah, figured that much. And then I will also cast a guiding bolt. Oh, that's more like it. So 23 to hit.
23 to hit.
Yes.
That will definitely hit. Yes.
Yes. And then I 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 18 damage.
Hey. That's pretty good.
I think that's the radiant kind. Yeah, anyway, there you go.
Sweet. All right, next up, Andre. Believe it or not, the bad guys rolled worse than any of you.
Whoa,
I got
that's a first.
Two twos for their...
2-2.
All right.
4 fours.
I will
You're
also.
spending it down the day on the ship.
Shit.
Now I know.
I'll pop out my spiritual weapon, but I will not attack with it quite yet. And I will also shoot a guiding bolt. And so, with the advantage she has on it, was it melee or is it only on a hit? The target takes damage, and the next attack roll made against it. So yes, okay, mine is also. So I have a disadvantage because I'm drunk, but with advantage, so it cancels out straight roll. All right. Oh. 19 plus 7, so I think that'll hit.
26.
Yes, yes.
And it will be 15 radiant damages.
Nice. Boing, boing. You hear Gilbert Sword like, quit it! No.
E.T.?
Yep, it's in my head. Don't know why.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a good one to have in my head.
Yeah.
Nitsage.
So I had already, cinematically, you just see this ray of light going at Starscream monster thing. Retro cast bonus action Orithil, and then I'll go with the the icy hot at him. You casted guiding bolt on him.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage?
You should.
It's an attack roll.
Excellent. Natural 20.
Nice.
So that's. You know what, Danny? I'm sorry. I always forget if we do we double Orthville.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a rolled dice.
All right, I'll do that then. So, okay, 3d8 for that, and then Orthil 6. All right, here we go. Let me do this real fast. Oh, that's not right. Here we go. 7 times 2. 2 plus 6. That's 38 points of damage.
Yeah, you annihilate him. The vines, he can't even dodge. You can see him trying to roll away and move back and stuff, and you just... The Orithil flame kind of melts the vines away, but it also opens up his chest, and you see whatever glowing entity was holding all of these swords together, and you just...
The old spark.
Blast right through it.
Nitsage, I loosened that jaw for you. You're welcome.
And you see Nitsage like almost this kind of style, like over this, like he's bit.
He's doing one of me.
A Viking.
Andre, who's the little angry one? Who is that?
That is Tinda.
Tinda!
Yeah. I was probably about as drunk as I am now when I met her.
That's why she showed up.
How long ago was that?
5 years.
Ooh.
2 seconds, I'm pulling up stats. Keep role playing, yay!
Maybe she has a 5-year-old reason to be very angry with you.
Asmo. +2 coif of confidence. The quaff of confidence.
So as she skims across the ocean, she looks pretty... It's laughable as she first comes across, but then you realize she's coming at such speed, she's trailing a bunch of ocean water behind her. And as she gets closer to land, she swoops up into the air, and this giant wave just... boom, crashes into the beach that you're all on, almost filling the cave. Everyone, please make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Shit, she's a water
With
bender.
disadvantage because you're all drunk. Except Starheart. Starheart's not drunk.
I'm not
Danny,
Oh, Boobo's not drunk. What's up?
I have advantage.
Danny, do I still have some of the? Do I still have
Thanks for the resub.
Jamoa's powers?
Which one? What?
Do I still have like Jamoa's powers in me?
You can summon, so you can summon a sea creature.
Just secret. Okay, I don't have any control over sea water, do I?
Nah.
Okay.
So,
Yay, thanks NSG Daddy 21.
What are we doing dexterity?
I have a 11.
11. Okay.
11.
Also 11.
I'm gonna use my.
Many 11s.
I'm gonna use one of my inspirations that I have that I got from several weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
To reroll this. Okay, that's better. I have a blessing too.
Oh,
A blessing.
a blessing.
Just for safety's sake, I'm gonna use that blessing.
Okay.
Yeah. 21 for dexterity. Yeah.
Nice. So anyone who got below 13,
Oh, that's me.
Oh, I got a 23, by the way.
you're going to take 24 damage. Everyone else will take 12 bludgeoning damage as the waves smash all of you. They basically pick up everything that was on the beach and slam it inward into the cave, and you all are like up against the rock walls and everything, and you're just too drunk to get out of the way fast enough.
Yeah, I'm hurting.
Yep. I knew this was going to
I'm
be
hurting.
something.
And
that
now
would-
she's actually going to make an attack. That was just arriving. She's a mean one. She like slowly like descends onto the beach, and she marches towards you, Andre, and she summons her spiritual weapon, which is this like spiked mace. She's like, you, and she is going to attack with it. She's so upset that she doesn't realize that a lot of the water that went up also has to come down. So it cascades off the mouth of the cave and like just sploosh, it splashes on top of her as she's about to swing. So,
That's not a natural one.
it was definitely.
Nice.
Bubo, it is your turn.
Great, DM power time.
Shit. All right. Do it.
All right. Are you ready, Ryan?
Ready.
That's
Ryan's got the
look.
timer.
And go.
Upon the wave crashing us all into the caves, I said, I've had enough of this. And I grab my staff and I stab it into the ground, and it awakens the dragon that has been hoarding my treasure and keeping track of it. And the dragon flies up out of the air, and with each limb, he collects all of the X's off of the island and drags them up high into the sky and takes them away from the island, diving down into the deepest depths of the water, dragging them with him, and stays underwater for as long as he can, which hopefully causes them to die. And then when he appears, he's gone so far that he smashes up through the Sweetleaf 1, the original ship that was flying with all of the crew, and damaging part of the Sweetleaf 1 with the crew on it. So you're welcome, Beard on a Batman. This is all for you. And Danny, you can decide how much damage he delivers to that ship. but the dragon flies up and away, and then he will return to the island to guard my treasure afterwards.
Okay.
I'm gonna steal the dragon.
So
I'm getting
Some
that
of you-
dragon.
I'd say that Andre is sort of watching with relief. I don't know how the other two are watching, because all of those X's are now deceased. They have been drowned underwater by the dragon. So it's real quiet for a minute. And then you just see like,
Oh, even Giffer. He killed Giffer too.
Gosh, we're ruthless.
I feel really bad. That was not our fault.
and then
Don't break up with us, and don't let us break up with you.
and
Not
as
our
described, the dragon continues like swishing underwater. You can see his tail sort of like whipping above the water, so you keep track of him. You see the Sweetleaf 1 off in the distance, and almost like it knew exactly what Aura had done to the ship. It finds the hole that was made and drives its snout through it, and just, and the entire back half of the ship just splinters and explodes out into the water. Just pieces, bodies, everything is flying everywhere.
Dun, dun, dun.
Water fills the empty space as quickly as it possibly can, and then it bobbles for a second, and then it just flips over and goes under. The Sweetleaf 1 is now finding its final resting place at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh.
Well,
The goal wasn't that big. I didn't. That was the dragon that did that. There's a dragon that's didn't.
You're welcome.
The dragon slithers back, avoiding hitting any of you, pulls out like a little piece of stone that he like jams into another slot in the cave. You hear, and he goes back under the sand and goes back to sleep.
Welcome to my island.
Ubo, is that why you keep so much stuff here? Because there's a dragon, and so it's like a symbiotic relationship. Like you bring him stuff, and it's actually your stuff, but he guards it for you, and so he's kind of your dragon.
There's a little this, a little that.
Where did you get him?
I didn't get him.
Was
Was
he
he
already?
already here?
Like she said, it's a symbiotic relationship. I literally am bringing him stuff to this
Wait.
island, but
Wait, no.
Boobo.
How did you find the dragon? Where'd you
Are
find
you-
him? And
Dating a dragon?
no, this dragon's not my ex.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not. Do I look like a donkey to you?
wait,
But I mean, the king could turn into a dwarf with a friend that we shall not say his name in public.
Is the dragon? Oh, sorry.
Spirit on a bad.
Is the dragon still in the vicinity?
Yeah, he's under your feet.
it's sleeping.
He slithered back
I-
under the sand. He
I go
clocked out.
over to the dragon.
I wouldn't.
No.
I would not if I were you.
Like it's not in our immediate vicinity.
Underground
It's underground. Yeah.
It's underground. Okay, I thought it was like at our feet. I was gonna tell it to become not dragon. I want to see what it really is. If it's also a person, like the king. Yeah.
The king is a dragon who looks like a dwarf. He's a dragon.
Yeah. So I wonder if this is also a dragon that can look like a
Dragon. Any dragon can look like anybody they want. It's a dragon thing.
Okay, I didn't know.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Here's a book on it. I had it in my cave.
Well, there's different
Read up.
mythos for different things, so I'm just checking what this one is.
You note that the Boo boat had flipped over. Bob's okay. He was able to abandon, but all like the merchandise is now also like just floating out to sea. There's like all these little like Boobo figures, like
no!
Oh.
Collect my things!
Oh,
and some
I
of them
furiously
bump
like-
up against the corpses of the exes, so it just looks like
thank you,
God.
K-Riz, for your donation of $25. The Dragon's X shows up.
why?
Poor Danny.
I just chat. Do you guys have some unresolved relationship things?
Yeah, what's going on in the chat? That,
You guys need to talk. What's going on?
So Bob, abandoning the boat, walks towards you, Boobo.
oh, I'm definitely like wading out into the water, collecting my merchandise and like trying to salvage some of it. So he can meet me there if he'd like.
Yeah, he meets you there. He's like, "Listen, boss." Oh wait, that's not Bob. I was like, "Oh yeah, hey, listen, boss. I've been meaning to tell you. I think it's time for you to let that dragon end his contract."
What?
You know, because maybe he comes home late. Maybe he doesn't make it to a delicious dinner that's baked for him every single night. Maybe it's because of a certain contract that he has with a certain famous elf that his home life suffers.
I thought this was his home.
Mm-mm.
This is
This is
where I
What's
found
an
him.
What's an elf?
Bob,
Yeah.
are you the dragon's person? Is that why you're trying to speak up on behalf of the dragon and his work home life balance?
Well, I guess the jig is up. And he turns into his true self, and he's this delightfully bright green dragon. Still kind of standing though, and it's like his shirt has sort of stretched with him, so he's still partially in like Boobo Tour's uniform.
No wonder why you're around this island a lot. That makes sense.
Yeah, I gotta keep an eye on the hubby.
I thought this is where I met him. I thought he lived here.
No, this was our vacation spot, and then you decided to move in, but then you also found a way to increase his hoard, so I'm not going to say no to that. We got to
Right.
eat.
I mean, but isn't it really his fault for not bringing up the fact that you were a part of this equation?
No, here's the thing. We're dragons, all right? We're susceptible to hoardism. We can't help ourselves. You introduced him to a giant pile of gold he could not resist, and I respect that. But the reason you invented that clocking system was so that he could come home. But instead, he just sleeps here with all the gold. You're supposed to send him home.
Would you like to stay here too?
Huh. Roll a persuasion check.
Oh. Ooh. I'm gonna use one of our group re-rolls on that. That's better. A 17.
17. Yeah. She's like, or Bob's like, you know what? Yeah, sounds good. I'm gonna snuggle up here. The boat's capsized anyway, so I'm out of a job.
And then that way I could,
to you, Boo-Boo.
I could bring more treasure back and you all can continue to guard it for me.
All right, but can we get holidays and every other weekend?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. You got yourself a deal. It's like, anyway, Mr. Boo-Boo, all right, well, see you later. Like, gives you a little pat on the back, marches into the sand and just burrows straight down and like his human forms digs his way to the dragon.
Boo-Boo, you sound like a very fair employer. That is very nice of you.
By the way, the rest of the tour just saw all of that.
Between you and me, I think you should think about giving them dental benefits. They are dragons, and they do have a lot of teeth.
You are drunk.
You are drunk. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
And I just give her a big hug.
Ooh. Okay, don't squeeze too hard, darling.
Thank you for the follow, Shadowstar989. Andre,
Thank you.
Still have that second box, which is about where normal things left off.
Yes. Yes, I as I'm kind of seeing everything being taken care of, I accidentally stumble on it in the sand, falling back down. I'm like, oh, right, I haven't opened this yet. And I unbuckle it.
Be the second.
Oh, wait, the box?
And then I open the box.
Yeah, there it is.
No, do it slowly. Do it sexy.
So this time a seafoam green, like semi-precious stone rolls out, hits the sand. And there's a distinct sound of crashing waves that aren't the same as the ones you're surrounded by. And Aura, you note this object, and it's something that you've seen before. One of your old captains, actually Captain Ashfoot, used to carry one of these. And it is a device that allows you to speak with people long gone across the sea. This is one from way back when that I forgot about, but I found it, so this is yours.
Hey!
I would just
Talk to your mother.
I don't know what that is.
You do?
Yeah, let me see it.
All right.
Who should we call first? Oh, I gotta get it. Paging Captain Ashfoot. Oh, Captain Ashfoot, are you there? Can you hear me? It's Aura.
Aura. Drunk again, huh?
Oh, I was never that much into the drink, not as much as my old man was.
As Aura says that, I want to like jump onto the call, so to speak, and just ask, like,
Get off the line.
jump in and be like,
Are you Aura's ex?
I'm her
Did you guys
ex-captain.
stop?
No, I was her mentor, and I'm dead. Respect your elders.
Who is she stopped? Are they also dead?
I consider her like a daughter, so I really am not interested in that sort of information.
I understand. That would be a bit of a complex. Okay, bye.
That was Starheart.
You need better friends.
You didn't hear that.
Oh, you definitely heard that.
I'll let you go back to sleep now.
Call me again when you're sober. The afterlife is boring. Enjoy the seas. I hope I taught you well.
Aye, Captain. Who else should we call? Anybody?
I reach
Wait,
out for it, and I like, maybe we, I start trying to call my mom.
Boy.
Is this thing on?
Hello?
Sometimes you have to tap it.
Let's get feedback.
So you can tell it's like dialing in a sense. Like you can you can feel the magic like reaching out.
Yeah.
And you're a little staggery from the drink, and you're looking closer and closer into this orb. But like getting it really, really close, and this light seafoam green sort of begins to swirl and swirl, and then it fills with just jet black ink. Your fingers grip around the stone. You can't seem to let it go. And you just hear,
My dear son, is that you?
Yes, mother. Are you well?
I'm better than I have ever been, my dear.
Oh?
How are you?
Oh.
You see, I've found some new friends since I've left the mountain.
Oh. What? In the afterlife?
I have something to tell you, my dear son. I'm alive and well. I hope to reunite with you someday.
I just drop it. Can I even let it go? Or
you can't. You try to let go and you can't.
No, not so fast, son. I would love it if you would join me.
you're alive.
Andre, did you break my orb?
Isn't that a stone for dead people?
You can't use it to call people that are alive. That's not how that works.
It's an impermanent state, my dear. What you did to me was undone. And now I am strong, just as you can be strong. No more worshipping the gods as you once did. You can claim them, siphon them, and you'll feel as good as I do. Tell your father hello for me, and I'll see you soon.
The ink disappears from the stone.
What a mother sucker she is.
She is a mother sucker, Andre.
Yeah, didn't think the stone could do that.
Andre.
At this point, I've dropped the orb and wandered to a side, like somewhere farther away from the group, and just sit down blank.
You see Nichage away from the group, sat down as well too, cleaning himself off of the water and stuff. So
I go to Andre. Andre.
You know the attack hug gif? Like there's one in Friends and one in Scrubs.
Yeah.
I do something to that effect.
Okay.
Where you're kind of silent and I'm just with you and then boom.
I don't respond with a hug back. It's more just I'm frozen.
That's okay.
I release and I sit next to you.
Would you like me to go?
No.
Or which? Okay. We can sit.
It was my fault. It's all my fault.
What is your fault, Andre?
I never should have been working on that spell. I lost her. My father never forgave me for it. But now she's one of them. It's all my fault.
Hey.
And I grab his chin and I turn your face to me.
Your mom made her own decisions. That's not you. You are a good person, and you're a damn good cleric.
Thank you. I just sit silently the rest of the time.
I give you I take my Flintborn bracer off my wrist. And I put it on your, like, I just kind of put it in your hand and I close one of your palms around it.
This was given to me by my family when I first met them. And it makes me feel like they're close, even though my parents aren't. So I would be honored if you wore this as Starheart family. And maybe it will make you happy too.
I pause for a second, looking at it in my hands. Slowly I put it around my wrist, and I just drop my head onto Starheart's shoulder.
There.
Yeah. Inspiration for Starheart.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I have double inspiration.
Now the sun is beginning to set on Bubo's what do you call it, Bank Island, Bounty's Bank, Bubo's Bounty's Bank. So do you all set camp here for the night, or do you set out again?
Why don't we just lay on the sand, enjoy the stars for a night? And
I have a feeling we shouldn't leave yet. Probably sleep it off. Everybody's had a long day
That's what
on my island.
Pop the cork on old Sweet Leaf 2 first thing in the morning.
Fabulous.
I'm gonna make a hammock between two trees and just...
I make a Leomund's tiny hut for myself. No one's allowed in it because I didn't cast it around anyone else.
Can I knock on the door?
Yes. Good. Doom, doom, doom. That's like a fishbowl. You can come in.
Oh, right. There's only one bed.
Well, it's
Not going to be roommates this time?
no, Bubo. You can join me here.
Really?
Well, yes. You've done nothing.
We haven't been roommates since Copperforge.
I mean, you've allowed us to your island and given us your things by all means.
Yeah.
You've never betrayed me before.
Well, I'm trying not to. Not in the habit of betraying friends.
That was quite the monstrosity. Almost reminded me of almost reminded me of what's his name's things that he used to create.
Homunculus?
Nope. With the Copperforge. He made all the automatons.
Klaxon?
Klaxon.
Klaxon reminded me of something that Klaxon would have built.
Ah, yes. I have a few surprises, so this being one of them. I also have a fully furnished room if you didn't want to stay in your fishbowl. That's where I was gonna go, but I figured you would be all by yourself. But...
I just seemed like the right thing to do. I'm a little bit upset with Starheart.
I mean, I would be too. You gave her the gloves of thieving, and this is how she betrays you.
I mean,
it's partially my fault. I set you up with her. You know, I pushed it. I pushed the relationship upon you. She gave her the glove of thieving, so I figured that would be.
No. Don't. It wasn't. It's not your fault. I thought there was something brewing for some time, and I confessed my feelings for her, but today it just seemed like she. I don't know what I was so confused about what she wanted today. And
I mean, all your exes showed up, and so that was kind of a problem.
That was weird, right? And I just feel like I fought for her so many times that she just didn't fight for me at all.
I mean, I got rid of them for you, so you're welcome.
Can we talk about who you are real fast? Can we
notice that none of my exes showed up? I'm just saying.
Yes. A dragon showed up.
We're breaking up.
You know, it's you gotta have a dragon to guard your treasure.
Boobo, but I don't even. How did you find a dragon? Like, there are two dragons.
Well, yeah, I thought there was only one. Now there's two. But I mean, that's what happens. Bounty hunter.
Who are you?
Traveling. I'm Boobo. Nice to meet you. Thought we knew each other.
You know I can read your mind if I want to. You might as well just tell me who you are now.
I'm Boobo. You've known me for a while. And as a bounty hunter, I've gone around the world. I found this island, had a dragon on it, needed a place to store my treasure. We struck a deal. It worked out. For this island.
You know what? I feel like I should be more surprised, but I'm just not. Is that weird?
No, that's not. At this point, I mean, we've had a lot of surprises along our journey, things coming out of nowhere. You shouldn't be surprised.
Yes, I guess you're right.
But here's the deal.
If you've never had exes, have you ever been...
What?
If you've never had exes, have you ever been in love with someone?
Exes, love? No, me. Not really. No.
Inside check.
No. No, it's not love, but no.
It's doing God's work over here.
I'm still inside checking you.
Do you roll that or do I roll that?
Well, I'm rolling that.
You roll deception check if you're being deceitful?
Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 4. I'm not going to get anything up for you, so.
No, I've not found anybody to be in love with. We'll put it that way.
But, you have been with people.
Well, naturally, as an excellent, good-looking bounty hunter, how could I not have been?
Yeah, of course.
There's been a few flings along the way. Traveling the world, it happens, but nothing worth making a home and staying somewhere for.
See, I think I understand. I've never been in a relationship, and I've always been afraid because of the example that I had growing up of who my parents were. But
was it a bad example?
I think so.
Well, then don't do that.
Right, but I don't know any other way to... I don't know how you're supposed to love. I don't know how you're supposed to... You hold hands? Do you...
You're going to come to me for this? You think I'm the best example?
I didn't say best. I just said you're here now and you're talking with me, and I appreciate you.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Okay, so, you said you had flings. How do you deal with flings? Like, what do you do? How do you talk to them once your fling is flung? And how do you... I just feel like there's a book that I never read about this kind of stuff.
I mean, I'm sure there's been several books on this.
Yes, there's been tons of fantasy books, but once you're in the real thing and talking with her, and then you've got exes coming from you. Ingrid wasn't even an ex. She was a crazy person.
Yeah, and she's taken care of. You don't have to worry about her now.
Yes. God, I feel so bad for that poor thing.
Don't think about it. Let me tell you, that's the best way. Just don't think about it. That's how I get past that part. I don't
Turn
think
it
about
off like a light.
Turn it off.
You kill all your flings?
No, that's not what I said. Not all of them. Maybe one. But that's beside the point. She deserved it. Tried to steal my gold.
All right.
It's not something that you can just, I don't know, follow a list. You don't just have check boxes and then, okay, I've done that, and now we should be in love.
That's so much easier for me in my brain.
I know that's easier because you read books and you do spells. It's something you have to feel. Like when I gave you the gloves of thieving and you gave them to Starheart, what did that feel like to give her something that she wanted?
Yeah, it felt good until she walked out on me, and then I did something really bad.
Well, did she walk out on you? Really?
Yes. And I tell him the story for time's sake of the account by count what had happened, and then she kissed me and smacked me a couple times, and then here we are. Exes show up, and
this is where you're stuck. She likes you, but she, like you, doesn't know how to show it. So she walked out on you. She didn't know what to say either, and you took a long time to say something back. And so things just went the wrong way instead of going the right way. You should probably act faster with certain things.
But that makes so much sense, oddly enough.
Right. See, it's not... You caught her off guard. She wasn't ready for it because it's the first time you've ever showed affection towards her, right?
I mean, we danced, and we danced again.
See?
And
right. It's a good start. Dance some more. Don't stop dancing.
Don't stop dancing.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Take notes if you have to. Give her a moment to share her thoughts and feelings too. And if she doesn't have a moment to say them, don't worry about it.
She always has moments to say something.
Yes, but there's also moments where you can stump her quite easily.
Okay.
Because you're so good looking. Give her time. Give her a moment to respond.
Oh, okay. Stump her, moment to respond. Gotcha. All right.
Anything else that I can do my best to figure out?
How good is your bedroom?
And pan to the fire. So everybody sort of settles up for bed. Everyone can now long rest. We assume that conversation went fairly well into the evening. Those two have to sleep less than anybody else. Yeah. They only need the 4 hours.
Yeah, because we can sleep fast.
So you're up late, like giving Nitsage like the talks and all of that.
No, not like that. Nitsage wasn't going that way. He just wanted.
I thought you were gonna try and borrow Bubo's bedroom for. Sorry.
Absolutely not. No, I wanted to sleep on a nice bed. That's what Nitsage wanted to sleep.
Really quick, Danny, while everyone's waking up, if Starheart can sleep in for like 2 minutes so that I can pill the cat.
Yes. Pill is what she said. Pill with a P.
Pill the cat.
Kill the cat.
Pill the cat.
So I can kill the cat.
No.
You're fine.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Go do your thing.
I was making a buffering time for you. Get out of here.
If I killed the cat.
That's what. Oh, we should have. That's ready to nap is so accurate. We should have rolled for which spoon we are.
Is it?
Because we're in that tiny hut, right?
We're like both like on our backs, or
Like you couldn't have made a bigger room, could you? This is
actually pretty big hut. Pretty
you
big
like
dome.
gladiator movies?
Yeah. Anyway.
So,
All right.
yeah, the sun rises. It's a beautiful day. Other than mild headaches, you're perfectly refreshed. Yeah.
You're on Batman. Fuck you. Hey, you never know.
Yeah, so the crew's already up. Rust Flame is leading the pack as far as making breakfast and stuff. He's collected coconuts to boil some food in, and there's various fruits and stuff that grow on this island. Not too much, but there's also plenty of rations that were brought onto the island just in case. But yeah, it's morning.
Reach up from my hammock, grab a coconut, crack it on the thing. Boobo, this island is quite lovely.
You're welcome.
Want to stay here?
I know. It's a nice place. At least we all know where it is now.
Or
Bob's out and about again. He's delivering breakfast to people in his shirt. Yeah, he's just like, if you could do me a favor and maybe not mention what I am to anybody, that'd be great. It might mess with my ticket sales, you see.
Secret safe for me. Wouldn't want to.
I mean, it might give you more ticket sales for that matter.
I don't want to make
Yeah, but hunters show up sometimes too. Not that we can't fight them off. I prefer to not kill people.
Okay, you're not the only dragon we know, so you're fine.
Definitely don't want to bring riffraff to this island anyway.
Who do you know?
Nitsage. No one.
No one.
What?
No one.
What dragon do you know?
The other one under the ground.
No. It's an expression with him. This woman, she's very much like a dragon, but she's
Yeah, sure.
human.
Okay. He walks away, but he keeps his eye on you all.
Andre, I feel like you had a question for me.
Yes, Savage Stalker.
Well, not necessarily any question. But I think I at least have a way that you don't have to use your boat quite yet.
Really?
Yes. And I pull out the blue orb that I have. I got a call from my father yesterday. That's why I kind of went wandering into the caves.
How'd it go?
Well, I found it. What he told me that apparently you stole a long time ago.
Oh, surprise! I have a lot of
follow
things.
seal on it and everything. It was great.
Oh, how convenient. Cave number 16?
Yes.
Yep. That's where I keep all the blue boxes.
I could tell. But inside, I found a teleportation sphere.
Oh. Well, that's convenient.
Yes. We will be able to
Starheart stumbles into the conversation.
Although the Green Isles is expecting us by ship, are they not? Can we just show up unannounced using a teleportation circle?
Well, I figured that we could ask Nitsage where's a good safe place to pop in.
Yes. Of course. Well, there's always
the college, where Nitsage spent a lot of time. There is a receiving circle on the Quailir Isles in their college, which is a magical college and it is renowned around the world. But the people who are allowed to go there are few and far between. So he learned everything there was to learn fairly quickly before he went east to study with the Gnomes.
Not everything. He skipped a section of the library, clearly.
That was the makeout section of the library.
Which we're going back to when we get there.
Oh, yes! Sorry.
But I mean, perhaps
I
we.
thought so. Danny, I thought the college that I went to was in Laughlin's Attempt.
It is. That's the one that you left the Green Isles for. So there's two. So basically, you acquired all the knowledge you could from your island,
general education,
and then you set out to learn more. So that's what brought you to Laughlin's Attempt.
The professors that I interacted with episodes ago was from Laughlin's or from the Green Isles?
From Laughlin's Attempt.
That's what I thought. Okay, thank you.
So these ones, they haven't seen you in a long time, and I'll let you say however many years that was for you.
Of course. It's at the college. They have a specific room there and everything. You know, it still might be weird. Usually you have to send a... Oh, of course.
We could send a message.
We can, but I don't know who's still there that would...
Could we send you as a diplomat first, and then the rest of us, because the whole crew, what would have to come with us, could come after?
Right, of course.
Is that possible, Andre? Does your stone work like that?
Well,
or does it go with?
I think I would have to go with the stone.
Ah.
So whoever's with it, he would have to jump back, then jump with us again. If he was only to go on his own.
Well, they could easily send us back here, I think.
That is if they don't detain you when you get there.
Ha, yes. That is, I mean, on paper they shouldn't. I am a Quailier. But you just never know what's going on. Danny, how far away from the Green Isles are we by ship?
You are, you're about a 2 days sail. Yeah, you're about 2 days away, starting this morning. But like from this point on, it is Kwai controlled waters, so there are less threats in this area. You're no longer in like the open ocean. You're in areas that are protected by the Kwai. So you're less likely.
Because I'm tired of sailing into monsters.
Well, no, don't say that out loud. The chat will hear you. Don't challenge the chat. Nitzage will make. Let's see. Well, well, how many people can the teleportation spear take at once, Andre?
Danny?
It doesn't say on the box.
It doesn't. It just says me. Well, we could give it a try now and see if we can at least teleport to the other side of the island.
What we can do is maybe if Andre and I go, or Andre and Bubo, who one of us Kwai goes there. Maybe we seek counsel with somebody while you and the crew start sailing, and then we can always come back. If we haven't come back in a day, then that we are incapacitated. Or
we can keep Starheart with us, and she can message you.
Yes, she can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's she's Starheart. Good morning, Starheart.
Morning. Good morning. What?
I want you to be like looking through your checklist, and he's like, "There's no answer for good morning."
He just sees stump her. Yes, it is. It is morning. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
So does that plan work, or?
What's the plan?
Oh, goodness.
So we're going to send you and Andre to the Green Isles by yourselves for 2 days.
Or should it be me?
That would make more sense. The
two Quailier.
Well,
along with the gift. We send it with a gift.
Well, we don't know how much this thing can take. Andre, do you feel like you'd like to relinquish your spear?
Or are you the only one that can use it?
I don't know. My dad only said that it was for me to use, that it might help us.
And we don't know how many times it will work either.
I can easily just... Do we have 10 minutes? Can we get everything rounded up?
Of course. We're still having breakfast.
Okay, so for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to cast Identify on the sphere and try and get a little better idea of what this thing can do.
By the way, Rust Flame, this ahi tuna is delicious.
Danny, man.
Yeah.
Where was it that you guys were planning on landing, so to speak, or arriving? The college. Okay.
Because that's the only place that has a very direct circle. I know that there's other teleportation spells that work, but I think
they're indirect circles.
Yeah.
You are able to tell Nitzage that you can utilize this orb once per day.
Oof. Does it? How many peoples?
As many are as required, or as many as you need, basically.
Fantastic.
Or as many who can. Sorry, let me rephrase. As many as can touch the orb.
I see.
Oh, okay.
Pinky fingers only.
I say that to the group.
Well, that's useful.
It is very useful.
That's not a full crew, though.
No? Pinky fingers?
How many people do you think we have total now in the crew, Danny?
At least 30.
Yeah, somewhere around there, like 30, 35. There's no way you could get everybody to
That
do
would be
that.
quite the clown car.
Well, the Aura's ship will hold everyone. The sphere. Yes, of course. This tuna is delicious. Thank you.
What?
You even
Well-
cut it up in little spheres. This
How-
is wonderful.
What if? I mean, this is a very big what if. But what if we have a bunch of people get into your bag of holding, and then we go?
They can't breathe in there.
Andre, they would
Oh,
die
for a
in
little
the
bit.
middle.
They'd only die a little bit.
Just hold your breath. How long does it take to transport on a?
You won't need any help holding your breath in a bag of holding.
It's not about breath. Organic beings cannot dwell comfortably in that dimension.
Have you tried it?
I just know a lot about it.
It's a shame we don't have an enchantment to shrink everybody down and stick them in the bottle on the ship.
Hey, I have potions. Maybe one of my potions.
No, put those away.
Let me look. I have. Oh, I have 2 unlabeled potions.
I have 2 unlabeled potions, Stone Eater, Dying Words, Medusa Bile, Spit Tonic, and Well Killer. I don't know what any of those do, and I'm assuming if I try to extrapolate information based on the titles alone, I will be incorrect.
That's fair. But either way, I think giving ourselves a bit of a jump before the crew gets there wouldn't be a terrible thing. We'd just be able to let them know that the ship is on the way and it'll be there in 2 days, and don't destroy it.
Hopefully, if they aren't inconvenienced by our entrance all of a sudden into the college.
So we're all going?
Might as
You don't
well.
have
It only
any-
works once a
Not
day.
there anymore?
I mean, I guess some of them could still be there. It's not just about the professors. There's kind of a security there with the teleportation. You know, anyone just can't pop in there.
Sure,
You know,
Sure.
you need a dial tone, if you will, for that. And even then, there's still people watching over the teleportation circle.
Didn't we get a note or a letter sent, or don't we have a letter from the governor of Raufel that we're coming with a gift?
Yes. Yeah, you do have clearance to be there.
Oh,
Yeah, that was one of your Broaden Horizons, actually.
right, but I didn't know if we knew that or not.
Yes. Yeah, you received a letter saying that they were expecting you as well.
They're just expecting us
Well
on the
then,
dock.
F all that we just discussed. Yes, of course we are there. They know we're coming. All of us can come. We don't even need the statue.
We don't?
Yeah.
It's a nice gesture.
It's a wonderful gesture.
I don't
absolutely.
think outsiders are usually that welcome, even with a letter.
With the statue, I think it's going to just up our game, up our chances to be invited better into the Green Isles.
Yes.
So we can all go to the college. I will let them know that we are here, and I think we should be good on paper. It sounds like a plan.
And my ship comes behind us.
Yes, 2 days behind us.
Maybe get to captain my new ship.
I mean,
So we're not going into the library.
We are going into the library.
We are going into the library. Okay.
we're going into the college.
The college. Is it the library in the college?
I mean,
There's a library in the college, but Nitsage, where everybody lands is a sort of holding area.
yes.
Because it is a place that is, I mean, nothing on the Green Isles is oft visited, but the college is the most visited. They do accept very rarely like exchange students, stuff like that. So it's like a clearing area for them to like
yes,
make
of
sure
course.
everything's okay. Yeah.
The whole flu network.
So should we bring the statue with us when we arrive? Or should we have it on the ship?
Thank
We
you.
can keep it on the ship.
Alright.
I mean, it'll come with.
It has to touch it, though.
But
Yeah,
that
just
might,
touch it.
but that might give my crew and my new ship better clearance as well.
There we are. It's like it's like if you enter a festival, and you're carrying a good, you're like, oh, that person looks respectable and polite. That person is bringing a good.
Fair. We can just tell them that it's on its way when we get there.
Yes, I think that might be the best thing to do. I didn't want to split the party.
No,
Very true.
Danny, devil.
so close. We almost split the party.
I'm about to temporarily try to split the party. I'm gonna.
Hey, Boobo, I need your.
Yeah.
I could use your help with something. Can I
With
have
what?
your help with something?
What do you need?
I give you a pointed look.
Like this, like.
Yes, what do you need?
Aura, can I have your help with something over there?
Yes, of course.
Over there.
I walk that way.
Boobo, just walk with me, will you?
All right.
Come on.
Okay, I guess we'll just stay here and prepare the crystal.
Oh, I didn't know both of you were.
Right. Well, for that you get extra salmon. You get extra salmon. There you go. He's like,
I do?
Restaurant's just trying to keep everybody cheerful in the morning, so he gives you an extra piece of salmon while you figure out the.
So are Aura and
It's just
Bubo
salmon.
next to me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, well, or you can go back. I just needed Boobo, but you can stay if you want to. Because he wasn't coming, but you're here now. Hey, Boobo.
Yeah.
You're friends with, or you could say too, if you want. You're friends with Nitsage, yeah?
I walk away.
Can I come with you?
Boobo.
That's me.
Okay, so I have book, and I figured maybe you could slip it into Nitsage's possession for him to read.
You have what?
A book.
Oh, what is it?
It's a book of orcish mating rituals.
Okay. Yes, and?
I've had this since like week 3.
Yeah, I can't believe you're still carrying that. But where have you kept that book this whole time?
In my backpack, my
Got it.
knapsack.
All right.
Reading.
And so the guy is kind of clueless. So, and you chat. So maybe, I don't know, you can help him learn how to use this book.
You can give it to him.
No. What?
Wait.
Thank you,
what?
a random turnip. For that?
What? What is that?
Well, if it's from something I don't know, so we'll just invent man-spreading Manny together, shall we? So while y'all are talking, you see a guy like gnawing on a chunk of salmon, just like, oh, hey, are you talking about love troubles?
Wait, no, he hears. Wait, I see that. We see that.
Yeah, he comes right up to you. He's been like listening
Oh.
to your whole conversation. He's just gnawing on salmon.
He's doing this a lot.
Oh my god.
Can I help you?
Oh, this salmon is fucking delicious.
Can I help you?
You need help with love, right?
No.
Man spread Manny's got your back, babe. So,
Starheart, I have at it. He can answer all your questions.
Well, I don't have questions. Nitsage has questions. I think.
You're the one trying to ask me a question.
I'm trying to ask
why don't
you
you
a
ask me the
favor.
question?
Yeah, ask him about it.
Man
Can
spread
you
Manny.
You're a bit distracting. Can you close? What is he wearing?
He's got like
And roll for hotness, please.
almost like parachute pants on, except they're really tight on the inner thigh. So they're snug on the inside, billowy on the outside to draw as much attention as possible. They're gaudy. They're like bright purple. His shirt is like almost like a normal like billowy kind of pirate shirt, except like the laces go all the way down to like his belly button, and they're very loose.
Beard on a Batman, man spreading is when a man or a male presenting person spreads their legs wide. Like Danny is so wonderfully doing.
Oh.
Nailed it, Danny.
Wait, do I want to click that? I
No.
clicked it. Too late. I clicked it.
The picture comes up on a subway where this dude's taking up all the space with his legs.
Roll for hotness.
Oh yes,
Roll for
Wait.
hotness on that spread.
he's a 3. He's not.
What does it mean when a man sits with his legs wide open? This is on Google.
With legs wide open.
No, you're not.
Sitting with the legs wide apart to signal fertility and availability.
Uh,
A signal.
I'll help you. I'll help you. It's what I do. It's what I do.
okay, so I am very confident in me, and I know how to do stuff. But
You
I
should
have.
be. You do.
Thank you.
Oh.
Finally, someone acknowledges the wonder that is Starheart. You and I, we're good. Would you like a drink?
I just pull my flask out.
Already got one, babe. And he pulls out like 2 drinks and he hands you one.
We are like,
Oh.
cheers.
Oh
He
god.
cheers with the salmon, but keeps drinking his drink.
Oh,
all right.
oh god.
Okay, so let me tell you something, Manny. Can I call you Manny?
Yeah, you can call me whatever you want.
Okay.
Some people call
Sorry.
me man spreading. Some people call me Manny.
Oh, I get it, because
This is the
man.
biggest piece of salmon I've ever seen in my life.
Heyo.
Some people call him M&M because he melts in your mouth.
What's your question, little one?
Okay, so it's not a question so much as my friend Nitsich does it not. He has trouble communicating his thoughts and feelings, and I have a book that I was going to give Boobo because they're going to a library. It's a super secret. Can you keep a secret?
Let me see the book. Let me see the book. Let me see the
I
book.
pass him the book. Okay, clearly I haven't looked through this thing.
This is some advanced shit. I don't think you want to start here, little one.
What is it, a pop-up book, or is it?
What pops up? Look your eye out with that thing.
He hands it back to you. He's like, that's for like after you're been together for a long time and you need to do some new stuff. You don't want to lead with this. This will send somebody running.
Okay, so you
I mean, unless you're dating an orc, that's fine. But I'm just
you
saying
looked
this.
kind of surprised when you opened this. So what the how you do manspread, Manny? If this book surprises you,
I do just fine, thanks. But
okay.
you know, I'm not. I'll just put. I'm not into pain. I'll put it that way. The orcs have a whole pain thing. Oh.
Why did I start this
I
conversation?
feel like he's starting to like put his leg behind his head.
He's like cartoon Riker.
Contortionist. Yes, cartoon Riker.
Strumming his toes on his shoulders.
Okay. Well, it was nice to make your acquaintance.
You too, doll. Listen, I'm not going anywhere though. I'm happy to help you with the problem. So you were just saying he's got problems expressing himself verbally, right?
Just in general, like he
You see,
goes
there-
into
there-
demonic books and makes deals, and then like he tries to say the feelings, but then it comes out not the way it should. And then he told me to calm down. Which, do you ever tell a woman to calm down? No.
Yep,
No,
all
no,
the
that's
time.
like chapter 1 of the book you should be
all the
reading.
time.
Man.
Wait, what? No. What? No, you say you tell... What?
What?
No!
All right, Starheart, was it?
Yeah.
All right, listen to Manny. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to figure out how he does communicate. If he can't use his words, he's still going to try and express himself in a different way. So listen to that. Look for that. Respond to that. But also learn that for yourself. How do you express it? And then you meet each other somewhere in the middle. Everybody is a unique snowflake in this world, my friend, little Starheart. Everybody.
Danny, why are you so good at that character?
That's like one of my favorite character drops. So
Ever.
so good.
So he just slides out of the way.
Well, there's your answer.
Well. Yeah, I go back to the group.
Boobo, you want to go back to the group?
Yeah, I'm glad we had this talk.
Poor Boo-Boo. Stuck in the middle with you.
All right, I guess I could let my new ship out of its bottle.
It'll be wondrous. You're going to enjoy it.
It'll be very nice. I won't get to enjoy it for a little couple of days, but yes, you're right.
A little couple days.
A little couple days. The rum's still wearing off. I tell Rusthorn to...
Rustflame.
Yep.
Rusthorn Flame.
That's his middle name. You know he's in trouble when I use his middle name. Rusthorn Flame!
Oh, yes.
I kid. Breakfast was wonderful. Let's pack up some supplies for a sea voyage.
Right, where do we put it?
I believe the supplies are already on that ship.
Well, not like fresh island supplies. All right.
Excuse me.
Rustflame, the 5 of us are going to be headed to the Green Isles, and you are going to captain my ship in the meantime.
Really?
I trust you.
I get to captain a ship.
Your sea legs are worthy, and there's no one I trust more. And I'll go wade into the water deep enough, and I'll pull out the ship in a bottle, and I'll uncork it.
Okay.
She's still drunk, so she goes the wrong way, and it's up on the beach.
So the little tiny boat, once it's kind of odd. Once the water rushes into the glass, the ship shrinks first to get past the neck of the bottle, and then sort of just slides out along the water, and it gauges itself. Basically, the further away from the island it gets, the larger it gets. So the crew does have to swim to get to the ship, but it's in pristine condition. It still has that new ship smell, like lots of new tar and stuff has been laid on it. It's been in a stasis basically in that bottle since it was built. And there's as it gets larger, you see like tacked to the back of it, there's a note from Captain Grant, like signed in paint. You could tell he probably did it with a calligraphy pen, but now that the ship is full scale, it just says, "Don't break this one." And so Rust Flames, Captain, I will not let you down. I promise. All right, crew, hands on deck. Let's go.
They're all.
But yeah, they all make it out there and they're headed that way. They leave you alone on the island.
Bubo,
Yes.
do you think just to cover all our bases here, we should have Starheart send a message to Captain Setzer to let him know that they saw nothing? They do like to hunt monsters, and they might have seen 2 dragons appear on this island.
Oh, forgot about him. That's a good point. Yes.
We could say they are under your employ, and therefore they are under our protection.
All right. Yes, we'll go with that. Hopefully we get a good response from
Yeah.
him.
So I need a message, Seltzer.
Yes, please.
Yeah, write it down, Aura.
Okay.
Word for word.
What would you like me to say? I can also write it down.
All right.
What would you like me to say?
This is hard. This is hard to do. Is Sweetleaf one word or two?
One word.
So what do you need? What is the gist of what? Let Starheart take care of this. What is
Alright.
the gist of what you
Don't
need
say
to
just.
say?
You might need to really say what.
What?
You,
No. What is it that you need to convey?
Let's say first sentence.
Okay.
Sweetleaf setting sail for Green Isles. Dragons here are under our protection. Do not speak of them to anyone. And then I think you have 6 more words after that.
more treasure if you keep your promise.
All treasure if you keep
Promise.
promise. More treasure if no
Promise
harm.
kept. More treasure if kept. If promise is kept.
More treasure if promise kept. Yeah, then you got 1 word.
Is kept.
I'm counting the words.
With that said, Bubo, would we be able to send a stipend of some kind over to Setzer's ship to...
Will you stop giving away my treasure?
I'm doing it to protect your dragons.
I know, but just knock it off. Yes, the answer is yes.
So
Yes.
I guess we're almost ready to go.
Wait, was that?
It was 25. She counted it out.
It was good.
I think it was like 24.
Yeah, 25.
Do you want to add a word?
I'll start casting the circle. If
Okay, I'm ready to give my letter.
Well, let's, I'll also, I guess we need to get this treasure to, well, maybe we'll leave it out on the beach for them.
Yes, they can come and get it. They have their own rowboat.
That's true.
Okay, I'm gonna send a letter to Setzer.
Okay. Dear Setzer, it's the heart.
Oh, God.
Sweet Leaf sails for Greenland. Dragons here under our protection. Stay hush, please. It's a secret. Love you, bye.
Oh no.
I told you to write it down. Word for word.
You like all of your heads turn to see Setzer and his ship, and he's just like,
I'm just gonna use thaumaturgy and just yell out the original message to him.
Okay, I got basically everything, but just Green Isles became Green Land.
Greenland.
it became Greenland.
It's 2. I did say it as 2 words, so
See?
we are
Alright.
going to a Greenland.
Setzer gets the message. Like
I'll
after the
gesture to
confusing
the chest.
message,
Then
he's
he
like,
can come
yes.
and pick up the chest. Yeah.
Yeah, so he sends a couple boats.
I love it.
Yeah, so the 2 ships start communicating with like flag signals and stuff. As far as like you can read these, or there's essentially saying like, all right, we're gonna fly. We're gonna sail this way. You're gonna come along this side, that kind of thing. They're doing general checks, but you all are free to do what you will.
All right,
To the Green Isles, then.
everyone touch the ball.
The orb.
Your birds need to put a wing feather on it as well.
Absolutely. Hailstorm.
Dumaril.
Puts a claw on it. Dumaril. Dumaril first tries to like perch on top of it, but there's too many hands, so he
Dumaril.
flutters back. Just puts a wingtip on it.
One claw, buddy. One claw.
I feel like we're forgetting something. Are we forgetting something?
We're probably gonna forget
We'll
something.
probably forget it.
Well, we got this sphere, so we can always come back
Pup,
for it.
where's Pup Up? Did Pup Up get on the ship?
He's on. Yeah. I think
He's
so.
probably on censorship, but he's fine.
Yeah, they're
Do
fine.
we want to bring a dragon?
No,
No.
the dragons live here.
As each of you touch the stone, you hear like a humming in your ear, and as each person continues to touch it, it starts to harmonize. It becomes this very beautiful sort of drone, and eventually all hands are touching the orb.
Oh, damn it. I didn't get to steal any Boobo's stuff.
Last song.
Love you, Boobo. I just wanted to take something.
You're a terrible thief.
I know. Okay, I put my
That's
hand
the
on
beauty of it.
the ball.
Okay.
The orb.
Yep. The ball.
Oh, and I'm like having to stand in the very center and be like,
You're standing under it.
Or
Like Tron,
everyone like puts their is on their knees or like crisscross applesauce.
So there's a bit of a hum, and Andre, you tried to focus on the college, but you've never been there before, so you sort of pass control mentally over to Nitsage so that he can imagine the room in the college because he's been there before. Now Nitsage, as you are now in control of this journey, as you continue to focus on it, the room begins to fill your vision more and more. Like you look down, the sand starts to disappear, and you see. So like those tones continue, and each time they chime, more of the beach is washed away, and more of this cold stone floor is beneath your feet, and eventually it does basically like an orchestra hit, and you all are inside of a closed-off stone room with iron doors that are all barred from the outside, a door on each side. 4 walls, 4 doors, but you're currently closed up. The room is lit. There are torches here and everything. It seems to be well kept. You imagine there wouldn't be people too far away, but you are now in the Green Isles, in the college. You hear footsteps on the side of the north door.
I have the conscription notice ready.
Mm-hmm.
Did we bring up present?
Nope, it's on the ship.
It's on the ship.
Is that the thing that we forgot?
no.
No, we
ship.
discussed that. The statue's on the ship.
Everybody, just look non-threatening.
Yes.
I look like I belong. What about you?
You hear from the other side of the door. What was that? What was that?
Yes, we're here. We're here now. Nitsage, Alsup, and group.
Guards! Someone says it in the room. Yeah, I know. Yes. Fine, but yes, come here. And you hear more footsteps kind of coming alongside him.
I would like to, before we have left, just because I know we're going somewhere where we need to look presentable, I would like to have put on my tiara and my gown.
Sure. I would say you'd have that in your bag anyway. That's something you can do properly while you're in this room too.
Okay, great. So
so you hear as there is more marching happening, you hear the bars being lifted, and it says you know that this is the door to the headmaster's room. So it's like the receiving room is in between his room and one of the main halls.
Okay.
And you recognize the voice as the headmaster that was there when you were there. His name is Billaman West.
It's a Jack and Jill teleportation cycle.
Billaman, yes.
West.
Wes, no T. W-E-S.
He hasn't gone all west yet.
The door swings open, and you're met with a sort of jowly but very friendly, curious-eyed Kwai on the other side. And he has a small little cockatiel on his shoulder, which is his heart beast. Nitsage Alsup.
Hello, headmaster.
And he comes in and he gives you like this big hug. His robes are just kind of swishing in the land. I heard you were coming. I thought you were coming by boat. I'm sorry I didn't prepare for your return. Welcome back.
Yes, headmaster. We are a bit early. We still have a crew coming by boat in a couple of days. Our crew. Let me introduce you to everyone. This is Captain Aura Stone.
Captain, I have heard tale of you on the sea while you are still somewhat of an enemy. I'm glad you've joined our more chipper
friendly races.
This is Andre Alexander Elizabeth Cabe.
Almost right, but yes. Nice to meet you, sir.
Greetings.
Nailed it.
I have many questions I would like to ask you eventually about your connection to Clote.
Of course.
We have none here really on the Isles, as you see. I'm a very curious person.
This here is Bubo.
Bubo.
Did you say Bubo Ubo?
Nope, just one Bubo. Just
Bubo.
Bubo.
I thought that was you.
Greetings.
Oh.
Guards!
Oh.
The guards step forward, and they all, like 8 of them, grab you, Bubo. Just you.
Mm-hmm.
What, Headmaster? What's the meaning of this?
He knows what he's done.
What we don't
Take him away.
I've done nothing wrong. You'll see.
Boobo?
Bubo.
They drag him out of the room, or you walk along willingly. It's up to you.
I follow Bubo.
You do not. More guards block your path.
Oh.
I apologize for this unpleasantness, but your friend Bubo has committed many crimes against the Quaile Isles.
Bubo would never do that.
He's a war criminal.
Oh.
A war criminal. He's done nothing but help us in our journeys.
That may be, but he's not answered for many crimes committed under our banner.
Was it a crime of love?
Doubtful.
Oh.
There must be
My men will escort you to your rooms. Please have a pleasant evening. I do apologize for the mess, but he will have to answer for everything that he's done.
Will we be allowed to visit him at all?
On the other side of bars, I'm sure.
Well, if you need us to provide testimony on his behalf, we're happy to do that.
His crimes are immeasurable next to whatever favors he could have done you over the last several years.
Do you have a list? I'd like to read it, please.
I am not a judge. I'm an educator.
No, but I'm not asking you to judge him. I'm asking if you can educate me with a list.
Surely contact the dwarves and the Steamfangs, where he helped save their entire community from an attack of trolls, or the war at Cobbleforge.
Again, the good does not outweigh the bad. He never answered for them. At any rate, King Nelka, we'll see you in the morning. I'll make sure he is briefed of your early arrival. We will accept your sip soon. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I apologize for this unpleasantness, but I'm surprised you had not heard his name before.
You're all guided to a guest quarters in the college, and it's for traveling scholars, probably from the east normally. So they're lavish rooms meant for ambassadors, that sort of thing. You're put up comfortably. They see to your every need. They give you food, water, and everything. But there's guards at the door. They're not giving you free reign to move around. But that's customary of the Quai. They're very distrusting by nature, which is why most people don't come to this island. The headmaster, Billaman West, he is probably the warmest person you're going to meet in the Isles, at least from your recollection, Nitsage. Most of the Quailier are generally naturally fairly cold, especially the higher up you go in ranks in government. But his natural curiosity has kept him sort of youthful and childlike. And you can tell that it pains him to have to hurt your friend in front of you. Like, he's not enjoying this. This is something he's been tasked to do. You all are comfortable. And Bubo, you are physically treated with as much respect as any other criminal. But as you are marched down into the cells, basically all the guards are just shooting you looks like the horrors that the atrocities that they are made aware of. You're infamous. And they make sure you have food, but they throw it on the floor, that kind of thing. You're home. You're exactly where you had hoped you'd never have to be again, but you understand that your purpose is greater than this moment.
And I also expect this treatment, so it doesn't come as much as a surprise to me.
Mm-hmm.
So
that is where we're going to leave ourselves for this evening.
Okay, legit, you do the best cliffhangers. Like, what?
Keeps them
What?
coming back, including us.
Right? We're like, well, now I have to come back.
Now I have to know what happened to my character.
I've been trying to quit this game for a year.
They got us chained to the chairs.
We're bolted to the floor.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much. That was a hoot
Thank
and a
you.
holler. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for playing, guys.
Yeah, thank you
We're
all.
excited to learn some more about Boo Boo.
Oh my gosh, right?
And everybody's love history, apparently, too.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
The Battle of the X's.
Right? The 7 deadly X's.
Episode 60 XXX.
I feel so bad because Giffer,
Giffer.
he was
Dead.
so sweet.
Super
No.
dead. Super dead now.
So sweet. I feel
Super
so
dead.
bad that he died and that I had to break his little heart. At least he died getting to see. He got to see Bubo. Before
That's
he
true.
died.
You did meet his hero.
That is a good, nice thing.
As always, thank you everybody for your time. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching. And thank all of you for your donations. All that goes directly back into the studio so we can pay our rent and electricity and internets and all that good stuff. And so it's sitting there waiting for us to come back someday. Very excited. But yeah, we really appreciate it. It all goes directly back into the studio itself. So extraordinarily grateful. And as always, we're going to pay that love forward and we're going to raid somebody. We are going to be rating We Are Nerdsmith, our fellow D&D friends. They've got shows going on all the time. They're incredibly nice. Go say hello. Say hi to everybody. Yeah, tell them who sent you. Give them a big old hug. And that's about it. So we did it. We did it. We played some D&D, guys.
Played some D&D.
Guys.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you
Super fun.
all.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
And now we have man-spreading Manny for all of I can pull on him.
Oh, man, he's still alive.
Oh,
It's
and
great.
he's on the ship
He's on
now.
the
He's on the
ship.
ship, taking up 2 spaces.
Oh, he's on the ship.
Yeah, he's part of the crew.
Spaces, so he said.
I love it. He's going to take up like 3 spaces. Yeah, for sure. Like,
Wonderful.
All right.
that was
Good night.
fantastic.
Good night.
Oh my gosh. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.